Hey, and welcome to a special episode of King Leo D&D, a one-shot provided by Dragon's Nest Delivery. To kick us off as we usually do, I will do a toast. And so for this particular campaign, the Ring of Sylvervale, this one-shot, the toast is to the enchanting spirit of the Feywild, where laughter dances with the wind and magic weaves through every leaf. May our days be as whimsical as the fairy lights that guide us, and our nights be filled with the sweet melodies of celestial reverie. Cheers.
Why did you touch Joey?
I thought you were about to drink.
No.
In my periphery, I was like, Joey's about to drink.
He said, no, drop it. I thought you were like blessing him with the toast.
I thought you almost fell out of your chair.
With the Feywild.
Celestial reverie just for Joe. All right, cool. So this is our October one-shot from Dragon's Nest Delivery. So we are doing a special one-shot. You may see a couple new faces across our table as well. Every month we'll be playing the one-shot that comes along with the Dragon's Nest Delivery subscription box. So you can get these and the music that we're playing, as well as dice and minis, and to the Japanese candies you also see us enjoy. So much stuff in that one box. So check out Dragon's Nest Delivery and enjoy this one-shot. Also, it's Steven's birthday. Represent!
Plus 5 to initiative.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We also get to celebrate it. We all have Steven's face tattooed to our bodies.
Oh.
Great.
You really
wonderful and wonderful.
Aged.
Since it's your birthday, I'll give you a D6 inspiration for the night. So if there's a skill check or a saving throw or an attack roll or anything like that you want to give a little beef, you can do that.
Wow, thanks.
Little beef.
So, we have some unique characters.
I don't know anything about that.
Unique characters and a unique story to be jumping into. So, and some new faces to introduce themselves to the table as well. So let's go around, and if you would just say your name and a brief bio of the character you're bringing in tonight, who would like to start?
I'll kick us off. I'm in real life. I'm Steven.
Cool.
I'm the birthday boy. In the world of Sylvervale.
With a Y.
I am a fairy who is a wizard named Cantrip Willfall.
Get it? Cantrip. Will fall.
It's hysterical.
I literally just got it.
And earlier you said Joey's character had the best name.
Yeah.
You changed that.
Yeah, no, I don't have the best name.
I don't know. They're close.
What's your name?
Carla.
We'll find out. My name is Carla. I'm Steven's fiance in real life. My character is Bub. She is a turtle.
Oh.
She is also a barbarian.
Oh.
An old turtle saying is that they carry their home on their back. So I am always trying to find new culture, new experiences, to admire the beauty around me that other people call home.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Bub.
Wait a bub.
Thanks, Bub.
Like Lil Bub?
Big Bub.
Oh, big bub.
Big Bub.
Bub is tall.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Did you cry a little bit?
A little bit. No, I didn't. I don't know why I said I did.
There's a tear on your face.
Is there?
There's a wet on your face.
It's probably just oil.
Anyways.
Any old who. My character is named Clara Feathers.
What's your name?
My name is Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey,
I am the character. The character is me. So my name is Rachel. My character is named Clara Feathers, and she is I don't know if I'm saying this right, Aarakocra?
Yeah.
Aarakocra, which is a bird race. And Clara in particular looks like an owl.
Ooh.
And she is a Twilight Domain cleric. She wanders and is a traveler who studies the stars and makes maps of the stars.
Wow.
Jarneth.
Jonathan.
I'm Joe, in real life. In Sylvervale, I am Zapaps, a Brung, a small frog who's very, very smart, very, very a sorcerer.
Very, very a sorcerer.
As a twist, I am attached to Sally's character, who is large but also dumb. So, work.
Wow.
Wait.
Freaking roasted you.
Am I large and also dumb at work?
You carry me around.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Careful,
we're
nice.
fused together for reasons only Sally can remember.
Love that.
My name's Sally, and my character in the game is Umph, but I'm a big dummy, and so I can't say it correctly, and I say Umph. She is a bugbear barbarian, and Zaps, which I think she pronounces just Zaps because she's dumb and she can't pronounce things.
That's easier.
Yeah. Is attached to her back. And the reason that happened is he is a sorcerer because of wild magic. So we were in the woods together on a mission and a fairy came across us and was like, you guys suck. And she cursed us. And so we fused together, but in the curse of the wild magic, Zaps got his powers.
Ooh.
The fairy was like, you guys suck so bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. The end.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your turn.
My name is Joey in real life. And in Silverdale, my name is Texas Thickstep.
Texas Thick.
Texas Thickstep. I am a minotaur, very large, cow, and a paladin. I've sworn an oath to my quote-unquote farm to protect it. And yeah, so now I'm protecting it wherever I go, and
We're go protecting the farm.
we gotta protect the farm.
Like thousands of miles from your farm, but you're like, you'll never get there.
Yeah, everyone's out to get the farm, so I'm gonna go to them and get them first.
Every step you take is thick.
Yeah, thick step.
Every
Texas thick
step you take.
It should be noted that similar to Sally and Joe, I hang out on Bub's shoulder.
Cantrip falls.
Yeah, Cantrip falls, and so I hang out with Bub.
Cantrip won't fall.
She keeps me safe.
Fantastic. Well, before we get in, I would love to give away to one of y'all for playing with us tonight this set of beautiful, beautiful metal dice from Dragon's Nest Delivery Box. There it is.
Wow.
So if you all would roll just a d20.
Oh my
And
god.
the highest d20 roll is going to take.
Really?
Dice.
Where do we roll?
Oh man. Can I use
Roll on the
Joffrey?
board.
Can I approach
If you get everybody
Joffrey?
to agree.
Oh, we have to roll on the board?
Alright,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, roll. Dang.
Oh, I got a 19! Me too!
Oh,
You
3 19s?
got a 19 as well.
Oh my
gosh.
19.
Roll off.
Okay, so
roll
just
off.
you three, re-roll.
319.
2319.
I'm so sorry.
17.
15.
17.
Oh my god!
Narrowing down.
Share them.
Just add your real life dexterity.
Oops. 4.
13.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Welcome to the table, and here's a gift. Go
Wow.
ahead and check those out. You can use them for tonight or.
Where was
or
this
throw
tree?
them away.
Was it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's perfect.
Anywhere it looks like there might have been a tree.
He did not have dice.
Wait, that's true
Wow,
number
thank you.
9?
This is what you do. Hold them up, look into that camera, and say, shout out Australia.
Shout out Australia.
Yeah!
Beautiful.
Honor!
Great.
We're going
Well, let's go ahead
Nice.
and dive into
dice into it.
Silvervale.
Silvervale.
That's it.
Oh,
There
it's
it is.
actually
I was like, the music should have started. Also, I will note, all of the music I will be playing tonight was written by Sunnyside James and came with the box for this month.
Ooh.
Well done, Sunnyside James.
Sunnyside up.
Another piece of content you get every month is emailed to you. So, your characters have been traveling together. You're level 12 to also get everybody caught up on that. This is a level 12 adventure. And so this party has been roaming together, solving problems and helping people across the world. And so with that, you're starting in this village of Sylvervale. So, emerging from the embrace of the forest that y'all have been traveling through, you find yourself standing at the outskirts of Sylvervale, a tranquil elven village that appears as if it were born from the very heart of the woodland itself. The village's buildings, crafted from ethereal silver wood and adorned with delicate carvings, seem to blend seamlessly with the surrounding nature. Elven architecture at its finest, Sylvervale is a haven of timeless elegance. As you make your way toward the village square, where ancient trees form a natural canopy, you are greeted by the sight of elves going about their daily lives with a sense of grace and serenity. Children play beneath the dappled light, and craftsmen fashion exquisite works of art from precious materials and gems. It is a place of enchantment and wonder, untouched by the passage of time. Just as you enter the village square, an elderly elvish resident, her silver hair cascading like a waterfall, steps forward with an inquisitive gaze, her eyes ancient and knowing. She surveys your group with a mixture of curiosity and interest. Greetings, travelers. I sense a spark of adventure in your eyes. Are you by chance adventurers?
Oh, he lost it. I was doing an accent.
You did it! No,
I
you
am
did it!
still speaking in my voice.
Everybody
It
claps
is.
it.
Yay, Dan! Accent!
It's a one shot. I don't have to remember this voice.
Right.
Are you perchance adventurers?
I step in front of
Stop
everybody.
clapping and talk to me!
Cantrip is just waving and smiling.
I can't see you there. You're so small.
I step in front of everybody and I go, yes.
You are not so small.
The thick step.
Yes.
I take a big, thick step.
Come on.
We're here to help. My name This Zaps. We're here to help. How help?
This architecture is beautiful. I'd love to learn more.
That's Turtle.
Right.
I'm Bub.
Bub? Hello, Bub. I am Shilara.
Shalara.
Shilara, yes. And you
Shalara.
all?
What does Shalara mean?
Shalara means it's that thing when a leaf is mid-adrift in the breeze, and just in that moment it catches a sunbeam and it glows.
Shalara. That's
Shilara.
lovely.
Well, I never heard of any of those fancy words back where I'm from. Well, that's okay. My name's Texas.
What is that? What is that
What is a Texas?
call to in nature?
Well, it's that when a leaf falls and then it lands on the ground and the ground is in a state of Texas in the United States of America.
Oh.
He has many good stories of where he comes from.
It sounds like a lovely place.
And no time for them now.
Oh, well, okay then. And you all?
I'm
Right.
Me This Zaps.
That is the sound a rock makes when it hits another rock.
Yeah, it goes
It's pronounced Sapaps. And I'm very smart and very sorcerer.
But he's small, so he's stuck to my back.
Very
Well, we
stuck.
can't get off of that.
No,
Stay upwind.
what that mean?
And?
Oh yes, I was just waiting until they had finished. My name is Clara Feathers. A pleasure.
Ah, yes. Clara Feathers. Beauty.
My name's Trip.
Wonderful.
Short for Cantrip Willfall.
Beautiful and wonderful, just as Clara is too.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, as you, I'm sure, as you said, are interested in seeing Sylvervale, you may stay here for as long as you like. I will offer beds within my home and many of the other homes here. But I must quickly tell you, I can tell that you are itching to get along through this road and find some land and things perhaps to hit. I can help you with that in the sense that, well, my picture frames are gone.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a strange thing, really.
What about the pictures inside
An excellent question.
the frame? We can just take the frame, just eat the photos.
For 3 hours, dude.
Well,
Strap in.
you bring up a good point, and the pictures were left behind is just the frames.
Thank goodness.
That don't make
what
no
did the
sense,
pictures
'cause,
capture?
Well, I had a friend change
In frames.
a waterfall for me once, and I still have that painting. It's a photo. That would have been weird.
Fantasy photo.
The fantasy photo, the painting. I did lose the voice already.
You get it back sometimes.
But anyway, the frames are gone, and other people who live within Sylvervale have also lost little trinkets and little tiny figurines and
Oh dear.
gemstones and just strange, small, sentimental things.
Full find, full bring.
Good. Well, come over to my home. Check out what has been left behind, and I'm sure that you all have a good eyes to then see and find and chase down the criminal that stole all of our things.
I would love to see your home.
Come on in.
You got supper going?
I can in a jiff.
Can I fit in your home? I'm 8 feet tall.
He's the big one.
Absolutely. I live in a big tree with a gaping front door like this that all of you can fit right in.
Ooh. Do all elves live in trees?
No.
Just
I
just this one. That stupid question, bub. Silly bub.
We don't have to get mean.
Oh, I sorry, I was joking.
Don't make me mad.
Oh no, I sorry.
It's
bub.
okay.
It's
We
okay,
get that
Buzz.
all the time. We don't all live in trees.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well, come on in.
Okay.
And then as you walk through this town and head over, what you then step into is this large oak tree that, and just as she described, has this big split into the front of it that you can then walk into. And so you're in this elvish house built within this tree that is seemingly has been there for centuries. And so once you're inside, you can smell immediately this thick, heavy incense from the room that relaxes you all. So this tension that y'all are building in about how dumb some of you may or may not be, immediately relieves and the stress and
Bub,
weight
I'm
of
so sorry. I didn't mean what I said.
that. The smell of sandalwood.
I just get stressed, and I'm really sorry.
I know you can't help it.
Oh,
That's all right.
thanks.
And if you look over here, you see a pile of like parchments and paintings that are then all just kind of stacked on top of one another on the ground. You can see nails into the wood where pictures would have been hung, but then the frames, of course, are gone. If you spend some time and maybe look over this place, perhaps you may find anything that leads you to however you solve your problems and event. And sure, out and about.
Clara turns to the group and says, well, we were looking for work. Shall we?
Absolutely.
And I kind of twirl off of Bubs' shoulder and start fluttering around the house, just looking around and
Great. Would you make an investigation?
seeing what I see. I would love to.
Clara also goes over to the parchments. And
Okay. So you can do
don't
the
fall.
second. You can do the second investigation check.
I like fall over a piece of
Can't
furniture as
you
I'm
don't
flying
fall?
around.
Sorry.
Oh, how delightful! It's been a while since. I've
Nat
played.
20, baby! It's my
That's how you would say it.
It's my birthday.
No, that was the voice of the god controlling Kendra.
we're off to an excellent start.
Clara?
Oh,
Give that one.
Nat 1.
You would be doing
17.
Okay, great.
right now.
As Cantrip is somersaulting through the air, tripping over air, you eventually Cantrip lands into a pile of yellowish dust that is sitting on the windowsill on the side of the.
Some really good Foley work. That's really good.
And immediately draws both of your attention over there, and everybody else can notice this as well. As this puff of yellow dust kind of flies around, I'd like you, because you made the natural 20, you can do a nature check with advantage, and if anybody else would like to make a nature check as well.
What is the nature check roll?
It is intelligence-based, I believe.
If you go here.
Do you want
Skills.
to? I mean, you have a pretty.
You got a +6. You got
Oh, word.
I'm also going to do it.
Okay. Nope.
Wow, I rolled
the
2
number.
4s.
Where it says +3. Hit that.
My fingers do.
I got 15 plus 6.
There you go.
21.
21, and what was yours?
Oh!
I got 23.
He got nat 20.
Right. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
With the
It's
new
my
die.
birthday as well.
Wow.
It was a
Party
week
like
ago.
it's your birthday.
Great. So
week ago.
this is hilarious. So Cantrip falls into this pile and has absolutely no idea what it is. But then you two, Bubs
brush him
and Sabaps, as you see this dust fly around, you've seen this dust before. In fact, you see this dust pretty commonly left behind by your friend Cantrip. This is fairy dust.
I would hope to know it better than a 4. Oh well.
Hey, it's fairy dust.
And I'm twirling around in it.
It's all over me.
Wow,
All
I'm
the
sorry,
time.
Bubs. Yeah, I shed a lot. I take medication, so I shed less, but...
You what?
What?
You what?
I take medication,
So
He said shed.
that's what. You shed a lot?
Yeah,
That got lost in your voice pretty hard.
I shed a lot. I take separate medications for what I think you're implying, as well as my shedding is different than the other one.
Just constantly
Bubs?
shedding.
Yes.
I get my shedding on Bob's, not the other one.
No.
I'm in control of my bowels.
Oh, well,
We're not that close.
No.
if that ever gets harder for you, I can help out.
Okay.
All elves are so kind.
Yeah,
Only old elves.
So this was a fairy, you say, then?
Fairy did this, yeah.
She looks at you kind of like inquisitively.
Very too small. Very too small to take these.
I shake so my fairy dust comes off to show that it's different color.
Make a perception
Ooh.
check.
You shake your butt.
10.
Great. she seems sufficiently convinced that you were not the one who stole her picture frames.
Nice.
Great.
Very too small to take these. Right?
Not necessarily. We're stronger than you would think.
Well, pick one. Wait, they're gone.
Oh yeah? Try to pick me up then.
I'm gonna cast Resilient Sphere.
Resilient sphere?
Resilient Sphere. A sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature or object of large size or smaller within range.
I think I'm considered extra large though.
No.
No?
If anything you like.
So maybe, yeah. And then when it's cast, then it's weightless, so I can pick it up. Mm-hmm. So I cast the sphere,
Oh my gosh.
and I just like kind of flitter under it and go.
You're in a giant bubble.
Oh. Zaps! Help!
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. She's on the ground still.
So it looks like she's still on the ground.
Nice.
Am I okay? Zaps, where am I?
You see yourself standing perfectly fine on the ground.
Oh. Okay, okay, I guess I was wrong, but also now I'm on the ground again, and I don't really know what's happening. So,
Wow.
I'm spinning it like a basketball.
I feel like I'm floating, but it looks like I'm on the ground, so...
While they're
Cantrip, don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Okay.
while they're doing that, I lean over to Bob and I say, darling, what was her name again?
What was your name again?
A leaf in the breeze getting hit by the sun.
Shamrock.
And
Shalara.
Shalara.
Shamrock.
Thank you very much. Miss Shalara, do you have any sort of fae creatures in this town? Does it surprise you to hear that this was a fairy that stole your picture frames?
They tend to be mischievous, and then you can see that Cantrip is spinning one of your party members in a ball.
Oh, don't they just?
I get dizzy.
Oh, sorry.
Dizzy.
I stop it and I set it down and then I remove the spell.
Right. Now there's two oomphs standing in the room.
Oh no. How oomph here and oomph there? Zaps.
I'm just gonna leave it. Thanks, nice.
And the occasional trickster does wander within our lands.
Trickster.
No, Trip.
What?
Your name is Trip.
I know that. I don't like playing tricks on people.
The story's really progressing.
Can
Wow,
I-
You're doing great.
See if the dust has a trail
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, absolutely. Make a perception check.
Also, did I learn anything from investigating the parchment?
You see a collection of nature-focused paintings.
Okay.
So a lot of them are just of
like-
very particular
that's
like
like
monuments or
seeing
places
if
that
there's
look
anything
particularly
out of
alluring if somebody's really into nature. There is one that seems to be a collection of like maybe like 5 to 7 female
You can see
elves
if
all
there's
standing
any,
next to one another.
really
But it's mainly a
I would
smattering
say
of like nature paintings.
It's like to see if
15.
there's any magic.
Great. You can see outside of the window
Is there any magic
that there is a trail of this dust that leads off into the woods.
Hey everybody, there's a trail outside of the dust stuff. So I think I'm gonna follow it.
Oh, wonderful.
Before we leave, I'd like to see if there's any magic was used here.
Okay. Do you have an ability you're using to do that, or are you just asking me that? No.
Arcana?
He wants to roll an
Got it. Yeah, go
arcana
ahead and
check.
roll an Arcana check.
Nice. Oh.
9.
9. Okay.
Is that plus?
That was
Yeah.
2 plus 7, yeah.
The dust itself seems like it's from a magic caster. And so there's some remnants of magic here from that alone. You know, especially with your time with cantrip, that fairies tend to be magic leading.
Cool.
Anybody want to come with me?
Wanna go, bud?
Certainly.
I'd love to learn more.
Let's check it out.
Let's find this stinky little fairy.
We don't know if he's stinky. I know fairies are
He
stinky.
takes medication for that.
Umfukum, but also other Umfukum zaps?
No, I let that spell.
Oh,
It's too many ums.
never enough.
Well, I did say before, so please. And then she just like comes back out from a back room and has these giant like toadstool mushrooms, and she's like, "Here, please,
baby.
you're gonna eat that for your dinner." And she hands out giant mushrooms for you to ingest if you would like a meal.
And I chew my cud.
What kind mushrooms these?
Oh, this is the glowing rockfall mushroom.
So they make you full of food or
make-
full of...
It'd make your stomach feel like it's full of rocks.
Full of rocks.
In a way.
So not the kind that make you feel like you're floating.
Oh, he does that.
That's right. I'm very strong.
After eating giant mushrooms and then heading outside following Texas.
Zaps, you want mushroom?
Yes, thank you.
If y'all would like to continue to follow this trail, I'd like at least two perception checks to do that. So
like,
Texas
yes.
and somebody else.
I'll do it. Oh,
Okay.
I don't have a minute.
Got a
gotta be quicker than that.
I have a 7.
Just two people. That's
7.
it. So I'll take Texas and another intentional person.
I'm in front. 7.
6 plus 7. 13.
Okay, great. So as Texas is leading you forward, Texas, you lose sight of the trail. However, you're very familiar with this. Bub. I almost said Bubs. Bub. You're very familiar with the fairy dust. You see it all the time, and so you're able to kind of keep an eye on it and meander through a couple of the bends to be able to follow this through over a hill and actually over a river crossing as well. You're able to relocate on the other side. Can we do one more round of 2 perception checks from folks to see if you can continue to follow this trail?
I'd like to not.
I'll do one.
Okay.
I'll do one because I'm riding with Bubs.
Where's it got to?
18 and
Bubs and 24?
Oh,
Nice. Woo! 24 and Bubs?
Good one.
Bub?
5 plus 7. 12.
Okay, great. So Spats was able to follow it on this this go around, and so as you all are shoulder to shoulder with this little frog head is just peeping around. You can see it bouncing from shoulder to shoulder and keeping an eye on it, kind of guiding you all through. Until eventually you step into this glade. This peculiar sight ahead of you is what you find a small mountain of seemingly useless trinkets and baubles piled haphazardly amidst this vibrant foliage. The mound is a curious collection of odds and ends, seemingly stolen from the villagers of Sylvervale. Shiny buttons, polished stones, and bits of colorful fabric are scattered among more substantial treasures. A tiny pocket watch, an ornate hairpin, and even a jeweled bracelet. The realization dawns upon you that this is a mound of trivial items, and it represents the stolen possessions of the village's residents. Each trinket, no matter how insignificant, holds sentimental value to those from whom they were taken. So, as you begin to examine this cache of pilfered goods, a sudden ethereal laughter dances through the air like tinkering bells. Can you give me one of those? Perfect.
Tinkerbell.
Which is not from him, though. From the shadows of the trees, a figure emerges, a fairy, small and delicate, with shimmering wings that catch the dappled sunlight. She regards you with mischievous, twinkling eyes. Without a moment's hesitation, the fairy bolts into the forest, her wings carrying her effortlessly through the underbrush. The stolen trinkets scattered in her wake as she then flies through them and, like leaves on the wind, you see all these buttons and trinkets kind of flittering around, filled with both glee and remorse that lingers in the air, as her laughter also echoes. What do y'all do?
Oh,
Go chase her.
Okie dokie.
get her.
and I go pew.
Okay.
Don't fall.
Shall we all go?
I don't know if I can keep up with a little fairy.
I'm very fast.
I'm not very fast.
I am attached.
We're not very fast.
So, as you all then kind of press to push on, I would like everyone, as initiative, you're actually going to make an athletics check. So if everybody would roll
heck yeah.
athletics, you then bolt to run and chase after this fairy.
No.
Oof.
Dirty 20.
Okay?
Oh,
19.
Dan, how do you feel about if I'm using my flying speed
That's fine.
With
Yeah, right now you're just rolling athletics check.
okay.
No.
5. So can I have advantage?
How fast can I fly without having to roll again?
You said 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay.
8.
8.
16.
From Clara.
Oh, interesting.
8 from. Who rolled the 8?
Me.
Okay. Cantrip, what'd you roll?
19.
19.
Wow.
No.
I rolled
Texas rolled 20. Bob, sorry. You were. What'd you roll?
15.
15 and Spaps, you rolled a
16.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Huh.
What?
I was like, how's that work? He's more athletic than me on my back.
Let me go back to the forest fairy. That felt very oddly unfitting for what we were doing.
Body.
Great. So if y'all could take your miniatures and join me, let me make sure I put this in the right place. This will work as our fairy. Yeah, I think if we all start here, right there.
I'm
In
first.
order of initiative.
Just all kind of collect right here outside of the path. Okay.
Stand up, bro.
Okay, for this particular chase, just to let you all know, what you can do on your turn is, where'd it go? Okay, you can dash, which is you double your movement speed for 1 round. However, you can only dash during this chase 1 plus your Constitution modifier number. So if that's 2, you can dash 3 times. Whatever that plus whatever number is by your Constitution, you can do that. That many dashes plus 1.
Wow.
Then, if you do it more than that, you have to succeed on a DC 10 Constitution check at the end of your turn to see if you gain a level of exhaustion or not. So pushing yourself to run more than that may cause exhaustion. So you can dash, you can move, you can cast spells, and then you can grapple. So that's it. You can move, you can try to keep up, you can then dash, and then you can cast a spell or grapple as well. And so this fairy is going to go first, and
I've never done a chase before.
I know, right?
Can I dash?
Your movement is tied to her.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so you see this fairy flitter and dash, and she then goes around this corner, and then you cannot see her anymore because she's around the corner. So we will remove her from the board. You see her extend through that path, and then she is gone. After that, Texas.
Okay. I'm gonna go, I guess, 30 feet, which is what? Bing bong. Bang bong bang bong. Like there. Do I see her?
You do not see her at that point.
Alright. I can dash 1 plus my constitution, or I can just move that many times.
You can dash that many times.
So I can dash 4 more times.
Yes. But once per turn. Right now it's your turn, so you can move and dash.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so I get like 4 turns basically. Okay.
Because it's your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. Wait, I'll go around this way, I guess. I'm like at this crossroads, I guess.
Let me just double check the map itself.
I don't know where the
This
distance
should be about 40 feet.
Really?
Yeah, so what is your movement speed?
Okay, 30.
Okay. So yeah, you will get kind of right beyond the crossroad. And so yeah, you don't see her quite either. After Texas is Cantrip, you were tied to Bub, is that right? No,
Time.
you
No,
can
I'll kind
fly.
of float in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your fly speed?
30? Yeah.
Okay. So you can fly 30, and then after your 30, what else are you doing?
I guess I'll just dash to keep going forward.
Okay, gotcha. What was your total move speed for that you did?
I did 60 total.
60 feet? Okay, great. So you're right there with him, and you're not seeing her yet either. After Cantrip, we got Spaps.
I can't move, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, not casting any. Do you have any spells or anything you want to cast on a party member or anything as well?
Can you describe the corner that the fairy disappeared around?
You see the rock. You see some downed logs over there, and But what you see is now 2 of your allies up there at the bend of it, where there's a giant rock, some down logs, and trees and some brush in the way as well.
Can I cast mold earth to move the rock?
Yeah, absolutely. You
Okay,
can.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so the rock kind of rolls off to the side, opening up a line of sight and allowing your allies there to then see that she is up here kind of dancing around on this log.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Job.
Nice.
You molded that earth.
These new dice.
Yeah.
After that, Bob.
Use your spell.
It's a cantrip.
Is this the time? Can I roll for perception?
What are you looking for, by the way?
I'm trying to figure out why is she running away from us or to something?
Great, that would be an insight roll.
I'd love
You
to
can roll
have
that.
an insight roll.
Right, go ahead and roll that. I'll put you up with your. I imagine you would dash and try
Yes.
to keep up as well. Great.
I'll catch up. That's not me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You can
Damn
do it.
me. That oomph.
That's not me.
That's not my name. That's not my name.
I have an insight. What do I add to it? Do I add to anything to it?
Under
insight.
skills is an insight
Skills.
plus.
Great.
Very special.
Good job. Oh my, 26.
Fantastic. You can see that. She is.
You can see sounds.
I can
She's
see her life history.
yeah. She's fearfully trying to get away, knowing that she got caught with her pile. But then also you can see that there is a very earnest need for you all to follow her. Something desperate within her. And so, yeah, you see that kind of desperation. She keeps looking back at you all, even kind of flittering to linger for a bit, and then looking back to see you all in a way that is actually like, you can tell that she feels endangered, and you can also tell he rolled very high. You can tell she feels endangered, and that you all can help.
Can I call out to the party
Yeah.
and say, she wants us to follow her. Let's follow her, please.
You got it, bub.
We were already doing that.
Don't hurt her. She just wants us to follow her.
Okie dokie.
Cool. After Bub is Oomph.
Okay, I'm full move now.
Okay. You can somebody moves them in the
Thanks,
Don't forget me.
Schwink? Wait, how far did you say it was? 30
They're all
feet?
at 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
You have 40.
I have 40?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because it says it right here.
Oh, you're right. I have 40.
So you can move 20 feet beyond them.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to use a dash anyway, so that's fine. Ka-chow. Here?
Ka-chow.
Does that seem right?
Yep.
Yep. Ka-chow. Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
Great. And then Clara.
I'm also going to dash,
Okay.
but I'm going to take flight to
Yes.
do that. And I have a flight speed of 50.
Get out. Okay, so you're pretty much like halfway around the corner to catch up to her.
Yeah. So you see Clara take off with her wings.
Dash,
Sweet.
dodge.
Anything else?
Are you beyond us?
I think I'm in front of.
You'd be
In front of me.
even further. The fairy's right there.
Perhaps.
Would you make because you got really close to her as well, would you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I certainly will.
Would you see as she's kind of dancing around this log in front of you, purple and green specks of magic then start to kind of waft away from her, and you are almost like drawn in by this warm, welcoming smell. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Well, oh wait, I thought that was a 1. It was a 7. 16.
Okay, got it. You can feel that she is like trying to use this magic to draw you in to continue to chase after her. But you're able to fight from her compelling you to do so in a magical way. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop and kind of like scutter my claws a little bit as I'm sliding forward and kind of throw out my wings as if to block the people behind me. I'm going to say, "Oh dear, it's a spell. She's trying to draw us in."
Great. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay, got it. And so she's then going to, and you'll see her do this.
Can I cast counterspell?
It's too late at this point because we already did the saving throw and all of that.
Okay.
But you could have, yes, you would have seen her casting that spell as well. You see her then dash off to the left and get off to the page, up to the kind of northern edge towards Joffrey there. If y'all can move her since I'm far away from it. Perfect. Thank you. And bringing us up to Texas.
I'm gonna chase her,
Okay.
but not hurt her.
Thank you.
You can get up to that wooden cart that is right in front of Clara.
And then boom.
Great. And I would like you to make an athletics check for me.
That's easy.
You dashed as well, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
That's a nat 20, so 29.
Sweet.
Nice.
Everyone, you can see Texas leap over this downed cart that is kind of shattered and scattered across this pathway. And so he just dives right over it with no issue whatsoever. Next is Cantrip.
I'll fly over that.
Okay, yes you do. Moving and catching up to Texas, you do that. Spats as well.
Can the fairy see us?
At this point, you're not sure. She has disappeared from your sight.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a minor illusion for a trinket that the fairy might want.
Okay.
Ooh.
Great.
Oh.
Let me roll something here.
See? I told you. Good instinct.
Gotcha. Okay, that's it for your turn. It's not her turn yet, so you're not sure exactly how that happens. But what trinket do you pop out? What does that look like?
Something just like that a fairy would like so much.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like pants that catch fairy dust in case you shed too much.
Very sorcerer.
Nice.
Bob, you are up.
No.
Bubba, want it. Oh, get it. Grab it.
So where we were, you saw big logs. I'm imagining using a log to like shot put me over
Great.
to where they are.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm very strong.
Roll an athletics check.
Okay. 16.
Great. Pole vaulting over the downed cart is Bub, and you're not on her shoulder, so she just does that on her own. Launching herself over and gathering with the allies there. And you can catch just the glimpse of the fairy diving off to the left there.
I want to be in front of Trip so he doesn't try to get the trinket.
Yeah. Right.
It's not for you.
And then Claire.
Okay, so first I'm at the cart. Oh, shoot.
Knocked over trees.
Knocking over trees left and right.
I'm going to pick up cart and put it down so I can get past it.
Okay, great. Make an athletics check as well.
Thank you.
He says to no one in particular.
Just me, always me.
She says to the imaginary oomph that still exists.
You said athletics.
Pretty good.
11.
Okay, you struggle to move it out of the way.
Oh no.
And it just slows you down a bit, so you're going to be able to fit slower into the
Why
next
wasn't
round.
it a strength check?
It is. Athletics is the
Let's use the strength.
Oh. Oh, it's plus 3. Yeah, you're right.
So slowing down a bit to move it out of the way. You're going to help Clara fly over it, and you feel great about that. Clara, you're up.
Okay. I am going to fly my movement speed, and I can't dash and cast a spell at the same time, right? I have to choose one.
Correct.
All right. I am going to fly my movement speed, which is 50, and then I'm going to look back at Bub, and I'm going to kind of like nod, and then I'm like kind of searchingly looking at her for a second, and then I nod as if to say, okay, and then I cast Thaumaturgy, and whoops, so sorry.
You got a slack.
And then someone knocks on a log very quickly. And I'm like, what's that? And then anyway, we continue playing. And I make my voice boom 3 times as loud, and I call out to the fairy. and I say, "Oh, please wait. We'd love to talk with you."
Great. Make a persuasion check with advantage because of those fairy dust collecting pants that are also nearby you, wooing this fairy back.
They're beautiful.
Really?
Sounds like something from Fairly Odd Parents.
Very odd pants.
Only a 9.
Okay. With advantage with a 9 as well?
Yes.
Okay.
-1 for perception.
That's okay. She rolled a 5 earlier on her kind of saving throw to see if she would kind of come back. And so I'll count that as a success against her 5. And so kind of getting us back to the beginning of the order, this fairy just kind of glimmers towards you and back very trepidatiously and slowly, maybe halfway to meet you all, eyes stuck on those pants. And as she is looking back, oh gosh, Steven, you're gonna make me.
Yeah, you have to.
That's right.
I see those pants you made there. Something you want to talk about?
Wow.
Clara's gonna kind of turn to Bub, and kind of gesture with her wing towards the fairy as if to say,
Go on.
yes.
What's your name?
That's a great question.
Camilla.
Camilla?
Camilla.
Camilla. Where do you come from, Camilla?
Back there is my home.
Your home.
This way.
Is it beautiful?
Yeah. It's, there's a beautiful, beautiful woods and a large stone building that has many treasures. many aluminum cans.
I can almost hear them.
So many treasures are stored behind. It's a very cool place.
Do you wish for it to be more beautiful?
Yes.
And you can tell that her eyes kind of immediately kind of emblazon, almost in anger.
Oh my. How have you done this? Make it more beautiful.
There's a big bad guy.
And then she looks at you with like the saddest eyes.
Oh. We'd love to help you.
Please! Would you help me?
Yes, we want to make your home more beautiful. What can we do?
Well,
And then eyes kind of look down to the ground, and then again with the soft glistening, just kind of look back up at you.
I've been cursed!
And then like giant tears start flying in the
No.
face.
Oh, it's okay. We've been cursed too.
What?
Zap's here is on my shoulder forever, because we got cursed by a scary fairy.
I can help you with that if you help me.
Whoa. Zaps.
That looks like mischievous fairy work.
But I like the free ride.
Trip, have you
Still
seen-
ride on her
Trip, have you
shoulder.
seen anything like this before?
Have I seen anything like this before?
Like what?
Like a cursed fairy? Does she seem cursed?
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Cool. Cast
She's
detect
magic.
Yeah.
You detect magic. Great job.
Yeah.
And roll a Arcana check.
I want to be looking for something that seems not natural to the fairy magic I already
Yeah.
To be clear,
I want to detect magic. It's everywhere.
4.
Nice.
I mean, I'm casting Detect Magic. I feel like I should just Detect Magic. Oh, +4, it's 8.
Okay, great.
Clara would also like to observe the curse as a cleric.
Great. Yeah, go right ahead.
No.
And yeah, you can do the same Arcana or Religion check.
Okay.
But you can do an Arcana check if you wanted.
Yeah.
You can also try to convince her to tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Just an
Okay, great. Both of you can kind of conclude that you can't find any traces of like a curse specifically on her.
Can I persuade her to tell us where she got cursed?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Alright.
Plus
It's a 16.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. Yeah, as you just kind of ask her to explain more, and you two are just kind of like eyeing her, and she seems almost like very freely to kind of elaborate a bit more. She goes, "Well, I'm not cursed, but my homeland is." Can you give me a fairy voice again? I'm losing it.
Yes, it is like this.
No!
Okay.
Yours can be different. I think it's good.
So, and maybe I'm not cursed, but you're
Ooh, did you
No.
evil, undead, fey, spirit man killed my family.
Oh. Bummer.
And in his big building, there's a little ring,
Ring?
and that ring helped stop him
The ring would stop the bad man
from killing more fairies.
from killing more fairies.
Killing more fairies.
Are we talking about a wing or a ring?
That one.
This one.
Oh.
It sounded like wing.
Ring!
What?
Ring!
He says a lot.
You do too. We didn't chase your whole fairy stuff over here.
Oopsie.
We found you easy.
Bree said,
It was not hard to find you.
I'm out of medication.
I have it.
Oh,
I have some.
I hand him a pill.
thank you.
And he takes a bath.
And he died?
No.
Okay.
Stop shedding. You can see the dust stop falling off of her.
Wow, well, we just solved your whole life.
Where is the bad man now?
So, if you follow me through that portal, we go to the Feywild.
Oh boy.
And then you'll go in his home. Go take care of that problem.
Okay.
I mean, I don't like people messing with people's homelands.
No. Do we... Are there gonna be a bunch of bad guys through that portal?
No, well,
Insight check.
Roll an insight check. Yeah.
I was like, I don't think would be smart enough to figure this out, but I want to be like, no, I don't want to do that.
We need insight for a yes. I mean, no.
28.
Okay.
Dude,
The hesitation was the specific response to your question, which was, are they through the portal? Which is like, in some way, yes, but not like immediately through the portal. And so she can then also elaborate where it's like, he and, him and like his defenses are in a building through the portal.
Okay. Clara is gonna say, well, while we're deliberating and deciding if we'd actually like to do this, I would love to suggest that we take a moment and enjoy some food. I'm feeling a bit peckish, if you will.
No!
Thank you.
Get it because she's a bird.
Is that alright if we take a moment to pause and just enjoy some food while we deliberate?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Hero's Feast. At
Wow.
6th level.
Great.
Wow.
What types of foods populate this
At
whole?
6th level.
Yes. Okay, so
It's all giant worms.
you see Clara turn to the side and she finds a very idyllic little grassy glen nearby where the sunlight is hitting just right. And she takes out
Shavakadu.
her holy...
It's free Shavaka, dude.
She takes out her holy symbol, which is a silver pocket watch, and she gestures with it and begins casting Hero's Feast. And you see a wide array of the foods that she knows that her companions like the best. So, steaming mugs of cider, huge cooked birds of some kind of fantasy bird, which Clara feels conflicted about, but for the sake of her companion.
That's nice.
What's that bird?
So, I cast this to the side as we're talking, and it takes 10 minutes to cast. And so it's a great feast with magnificent food and drink. And a creature that partakes of this feast gains several benefits. You're cured of all diseases and poison.
Sure.
You become immune.
Medication?
Wow,
Cured of
I
it.
never said dandruff again.
You become immune to poison and being frightened.
Sick.
And you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage
For how long?
for 24 hours.
That's all I
Yeah.
can think.
Your hit point maximum it increases by 2d10, and you also gain that same number of hit points.
Yes.
Okay.
You just
Level
roll the
12.
2d10 and everyone will get that same number.
Okay.
Level 12, man.
Let's see.
Yeah,
That's
great.
wild.
Jeez.
What a feast.
Joe doesn't lose his poison from it, does he?
Poison.
Yeah, because he's a poison frog.
Oh, no. What was that?
12.
Isn't
I thought you said 20, like very casually, like the max.
No,
12.
the maximum.
So yeah, y'all can increase, or you can do temporary hit points or increase your maximum, whichever one's easier for you.
there's a max? Yeah,
And
there's a
increase
max
that by
HP.
12.
Wait, how many?
12.
12 hit points.
So just, yep.
How do I do this?
While you all are
Enter.
feasting
There
on
it is.
birds and plants and things, you can see that this fairy flies over and tries to put on magical pants, but then realizes that they are an illusion, and then just sits sadly underneath the illusion of pants over her head.
Oh,
Gamilla.
Yes? Yes? Oh,
Gamilla, while we feast, can you tell us, where did this curse come from? Who are these bad men?
it was the big-headed fairy guy. I'm dead. Uh-oh. His
I'm
spirit
dead.
came back from Midland to kill fairies to make more dead. Like him.
Does this sound like the guy that cursed me and Spaps? Sally's asking this.
Sure.
Great. That's fun. I love one-shots. Zaps did this to us. This the fairy did this to us. He might not be man.
What?
Good guy, dude. Fairy.
Purse.
As you think back,
Faye.
and she says fairy, as you think back, and you hear the conversation too, you know this is like a large, spectral, elvish spirit. More than just a fairy.
Yeah.
She did this.
As long as I can still ride around on your shoulder. It's gonna get fixed.
But you can still get rides and we can still be friends even if you're not there all the time.
That's great. That's so great.
Because sometimes needs to do things by herself. Like,
Like what?
well, sweep for one. I can't really sweep the same because he's on my shoulder, so I can't sleep on my back, I sleep on my face, and that makes it hard to breathe. And
Yeah.
I haven't slept the same in years.
Oh, no.
I'm very tired all the time. That's why it was hard to move that cart earlier. I'm really sorry, buddy.
What What if you
sometimes-
slept on my shell? That way you could breathe. Put your head on the side,
Would you be... Oh. Like sideways?
like sideways.
Okay, because I was going to say if I stepped on top of you, you might get hurt because I'm really heavy.
I'm really strong.
I believe that, but also I'm really heavy. Like, really heavy. Like, if I had a concept for weight, it would be like 300 pounds. But I don't know what those words mean, so...
Well, if
Fantasy pounds.
I've learned many things from all of my travels, and I'm heavier than you. I'm about 450 pounds.
Whoa.
I can carry.
That's crazy. Okay, I'll give it a try. But also, I wouldn't be mad if Zaps wasn't on my shoulder anymore. We'd still be best friends, Zaps. I just... Sometimes you won't be alone, you know?
I get poison on you sometimes. That's fun.
No, that's not fun for me. It's not fun for me. Sometimes it sprays and it gets on me and I don't like it very much, so... I think that we should get this guy. And for the fairies, too.
Let's do that.
For the fairies, too.
So ever since this Fey Lord started killing my family, it was birthday. He came because he wanted to just like suck the nature out of the trees and the leaves.
Terrible.
But then that wasn't enough for him, and so then he's like, or hurt us, and now we want him gone. Oh no.
Of course.
Zaps, I can tell she's trying to say something, but I can't understand her.
Yeah, aura.
You say that his aura hurt you. What do you mean?
Like it needs nature to live, and it takes our nature to give him life.
So So your life force, in other words.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Our wings glow dimmer. Our smiles weaker.
Oh no.
Our voices change.
Worse.
But the culture of fairies is glimmery wings and light voices.
We have nothing left to live for.
Oh no. That's a buzzkill. That's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
Delirious with sorrow, I see. Yeah. I'm 5 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay. You
That seems really heavy for
yeah.
how small you
I
are.
have
Yeah.
dense bones.
you did the math.
This was a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
but okay.
Are you gonna stay here while we go through the portal?
I don't think they're through the portal.
I don't know what you just said.
You know, I think it would be smart before we go into a place full of bad guys that we had a way to discreetly communicate.
Ooh, you got any ideas?
Oh yeah, I can make us talk in our minds.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Really?
Rachel throws up.
I can do it right now. We can all talk in our minds and we don't ever have to speak out loud. We can be sneaky.
Go.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast.
Better not be mind linked.
No, it's not.
I was like, Mind Link, you can only talk one at a time.
That's right. It's one person. No, but I instead am casting telepathic bond. I'm gonna forge a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures, and for the next hour, we can all communicate telepathically.
For an hour.
Me too, so this is your brain.
No!
I am the narrator from here on out.
Oh,
No.
no. Don't like this.
Great. That's cool.
Okie dokie. We ready?
Let's go through this portal.
Okay, so then stepping forward.
Let's freaking go!
Using thick steps, Texas then leads you all forward, over towards, you can see this old stone archway, and at first glance it seems decrepit, falling apart, and mundane, and then as you just step into the sunlight at such an angle, you can then see swirling purple and green magic within it, as then Camilla kind of flutters forward and says,
This will take you through into my land, the Feywild, where we can get that Fey Lord and get him out of there. That was fun.
Can't wait
Yeah.
to go through the portal.
cool. Great. Then, as you journey further, it's the wrong. Nope, I completely threw away my notes for this.
Uh-oh.
I guess we win.
Nice.
Passing through the mystical archway, hidden deeper than the Elven Forest, you find yourselves transported to a realm unlike any you have seen before. The transition is both seamless and surreal, as the vibrant greenery of the forest gives way to a dreamscape of unparalleled beauty. Before you stretches a meadow bathed in the soft, otherworldly glow of twilight. Vampires everywhere.
Twilight!
A place where reality and
heard of
fantasy
it.
coexist in harmonious chaos.
Ooh.
You see this table in front of you. Trees of brilliant, fantastical colors, hues of azure crimson and emerald reach toward the sky, their leaves shimmering like living gems. The air is filled with a strange, intoxicating fragrance and aroma that stirs your senses with its alien allure. As you step further into this enchanting meadow, your eyes fall upon 2 ancient and weathered ruins, their architecture a stark contrast to the natural splendor that surrounds them. They stand as solemn sentinels of an era long past, their secrets hidden within their moss-covered stones. Yet, your attention soon is drawn to a figure flitting gracefully among the meadow's vibrant blooms. This fairy that you've been pursuing then hovers in the air before you, apologizing again that she could not take any risks, but it is thankful and appreciative that you would then take her on this quest and head in towards this keep in front of you and take care of this fey spirit.
Bub is just crying because this is a beautiful place.
It is. It absolutely is.
Bub, Dodo. It okay, don't be quiet.
It's so pretty.
It okay. And I pat her on the tortoise shell.
It's a beautiful.
Turtle.
Ow. It's a beautiful smell.
Dodo.
Have I smelled this before?
Don't be quiet.
You've never smelled anything like this before. It's like as if nature were extremely potent into like its actual raw essence. That this place is kind of distilled nature with a little hint of magic within it as well.
Clara looks up at the sky, looking for stars. What does she see?
Yeah, make let's do just an intelligence check or wisdom, either one, your choice.
We're in this place and it's so beautiful that turtle cried.
Oh, man.
And I said, Dodo, don't be quiet.
Ow.
19? As you can see, a couple bright lights kind of peeking through where evening is about to set on the far side away from the light source here. You can see a couple of stars that are powerful enough to peek through this change in the sunset, and you're very familiar with the position of stars and when and where they should appear. These two are completely unfamiliar to you. These seem like a completely different place.
Well, I have to say, this is both enchanting and surreal.
I have to say it is enchanting and surreal.
Oh, you ended up coming with us.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I was just apologizing. It's you had to join us in the first place.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
okay.
need you, though.
Hey,
I'm right here.
Beneath, can you lead the way to the bad man?
Yes.
And you can see there's a green line spiral of glitter then kind of flitters forward towards one of the massive buildings right in front of you.
What's the building look like?
I just described it earlier, I believe, but you can see it's a massive stone structure in itself that you can see looks like it's one floor but large, and it continues to extend into this area of the woods.
I'm going to walk up to the door and knock on it.
Okay,
You just gonna knock on the front door?
I mean, it's worth a shot.
I guess.
Great. Leading forward through this modest hill, and you can see the silhouette of the Forgotten Keep. Its ancient stones weathered by the passage of time. Another way that it looks right now.
Thank you.
And it evokes this aura of solemn resilience. The keep stands as a sentinel of ages long past. Its moss-covered battlements and ivy-clad walls blending seamlessly with the surrounding beauty of the Feywild. The vibrant trees that encircle the hill seem to whisper secrets of forgotten legends, and their leaves dance with ethereal light that bathes the keep in a soft, otherworldly glow. With a graceful flourish, Camilla bids you farewell, her form dissolving into a shower of iridescent petals that scatter upon the breeze. As her presence fades, you stand before you the threshold of this Forgotten Keep, its mysteries awaiting your discovery. And so, you go ahead and approach the front door, and your footsteps then echo through the corridor as the doors open up, and you can smell the dampness and earth that fills the air, carrying with it promise of discovery and the weight of untold stories. Torches are set at intervals to illuminate the way ahead, revealing worn stone steps that descend further into the ruined keep.
It smells dank in here.
Frank, in a pouch.
What?
It's like Tang, anyways.
Does it feel dangerous where we are?
Roll a perception check.
Perception.
Does see anything that's worth noting?
You also can roll a perception check.
Oh.
And
17.
if y'all, would y'all help me clear the trees off all of that? You can clear the names as well. Trees can go inside of this.
Please.
Careful.
Like a fruit basket.
Nice.
And just kind of help you all envision. I'll add some pieces as we go. But you had a 17, and what's the other perception check?
A 19.
Okay, great. You step into this large chamber adorned with forgotten bookcases all around and musty air, flickering lights as you begin to then explore the keep. Within this immediate place, you can just see two sets of tables and chairs placed on the opposite wall from the entrance, and not much really gathers either of y'all's attention as you step into this room.
Nope. Zaps. Zaps, there's books over here. Do you know what they are?
Can I look at the books to see if there's any interesting ones?
Sure, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
10.
Great. A lot of the books that you pick up and find are more like kind of guest logs, and then you can see records that keep what tea was drank at the time that these guests were staying in this particular room. And you can see that this room overall looks like a faded and worn kind of receiving room where the lord of this keep would then meet with people and drink tea. And so it's lots and lots of records of that over maybe over 100, maybe 200 years worth of logs as well.
Ooh, long time.
Yeah. And then you can see also that there's 2 different ways that you could potentially go. You step down the stairs and there's one pathway to the right and one pathway to the left.
Zaps, what did it say? What did the book say?
They're all about tea.
Tea? Why?
It's like leaves.
What? No, I didn't say what. I said why. I know what tea is. I'm not stupid. Zaps. I know what tea is.
Oh, can I see if there's any interesting guests in the books?
Yes. I mean, it's just by name and then name of tea. But you can see like a couple people they did write specific notes of, where it was like told really great jokes, or another person where it was like had long, fascinating stories of travels.
Why tea? Oh. Well, that's not very helpful, Zaps.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, which way should we go? There's 2 paths.
So, we are looking for a ring that will help us defeat this evil fae spirit.
Yeah, you're probably wearing it, though. Because you wear wings.
Maybe the ring's
That's
tea.
very true.
Oh.
You're so smart.
Thank you.
Very insightful.
Whoa, thanks. Whoa, Zaps, you're so much nicer to me than you all.
In your head, you hear,
I think you're pretty cool.
Oh, thanks. Is that Camilla or is that the other one? What is his name? Can't?
Trip.
Oh, Fall?
Cantrip.
Camilla, could you clarify for us? We're looking for a ring in this keep, is that right? Or is it a ring?
Yes, it's deep in there, somewhere.
Oh, so you don't know where?
Is the ring
I see.
magic?
Yep.
Can I check to see if there's a magic trail from the ring?
sure, yeah, you can cast a little, or
Nice.
casting magic to do that, or just checking around to see if there's something magical in those.
Just gonna check around.
Yeah, you're doing a perception check.
Perception, not arcana.
14.
Okay, cool. Let me look at my map as well. Okay. Nothing immediately magical around you. You do notice that in the next room, you can see across to the right, there's a room with like a couple kind of like small crypt-like things and a couple skeletons across the outside of the room. Around the perimeter. And then even through that, though, you can see that there's a peculiar book sitting. There's a peculiar book sitting on a pedestal across that room to the right as well.
Rachel, pause your Slack notifications. Jeez.
Does it go through when your sound is off even?
Your Slack notifications?
Yeah,
It's like,
if my volume is off. That's not me.
but you
Is
got
that-
some messages.
Oh, is
You're
it on my
connected
phone?
to
Is it
something.
your phone?
Whose phone is playing music?
Oh, is it mine?
Damn! Slack notification.
Rachel!
You know that!
Rachel.
And you know that.
It's like I'm getting gaslit over here. I was like, I pushed the button like 5 times.
I snoozed it, y'all.
Sorry, everybody.
You see
I'd like to cast minor illusion for Slack noises.
But yeah, through that particular side, you can see that there are some skeletons and some places they should have been stored, as well as on one pedestal there's a book up to that side, and then on the opposite end you can see a hallway that then bends and turns to go further into the citadel, or into the crypt, into the keep. So you can tell that the other room to your right does dead end, and off to the left is a continued path.
Well, then we should go that way. Not the one that ends, the one that keeps going.
I would like to read the big book.
It might have more tea stuff in it, though.
How fascinating.
Okay. Cool. Do we? Hey, Camilla? Camilla? Camilla?
Do you say that mentally?
Maybe. I don't think there's a lot of thoughts going on other than what's coming out of
Roll
Um's
a
mouth.
d4. If it's even, you connect with her. If it's odd, you're just shouting out loud.
Do you like the situation we've created where we can talk to this character whenever we want?
This
For
before.
the next hour.
Oh shoot, I forgot what I was gonna ask her. No. The book. I think it was about the book. Oh no. Camilla, do we have a certain amount of time we got to get all this done in?
Looks like maybe an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Total, Bub, I don't think we had time to read the book right now. You're probably a really fast reader, but we probably gotta keep going. Maybe we can look at it.
Come back for it.
Can I take it with me?
Yeah.
I'd like to take the book with me.
Okay, we just can't stop and read for a long time, I don't think. An hour and a half's not a lot of time. I don't really have a concept for an hour and a half, but...
Oh wait, 300 pounds. Wait, an hour and a half.
But these are all made up metrics in my mind, so...
Let's go check it out.
Okay, great. Would you like to just grab the book and run?
Yes.
Cool.
voices
Just
and
roll
answers.
roll a d20 for me.
Is this an investigation roll?
Just a straight d20. Just tell me what the number you roll is.
4.
Okay, great.
It's big.
Great.
It's
no,
a
no,
book.
no, no, no. You pick up the book. You all see as she picks up the book, a couple of the skeletons around start to animate and kind of step forward around her. And so let's go ahead.
Undead! How dare we? How do we miss that?
So if y'all would, you can let's make some minis here. Is this you?
No.
No? Oh, you're the white one there.
It's me.
Okay, cool. We've got you here, and we'll put some of y'all just scattered around this back here.
Well, you
I don't know.
can't scatter Grung away from me.
Yeah.
Grung.
There we go. Okay.
Spaps.
And
Spaps gotta be
then-
next to me.
What is grung?
That's what he is.
That's my.
Apparently, I'm just referring to everyone as their race. So,
I know
Grung.
this map is kind of small, so we are going to kind of spread out around it. So I know it's not perfect, but it'll work.
I was just moving.
My desire for wisdom is...
So as these skeletons start to then animate around y'all, let's all roll initiative.
Hey.
Bubs, I told you that it's not good to read books.
I just wanted
Sick.
to learn.
And then add your initiative to it, yeah. Ooh. If I have advantage on initiative, I always have advantage on initiative?
Yep.
Oh.
That is your class.
Wow. That I get to roll twice. And I take the higher number. The higher number was a 4, so.
Alright, give me 1 second.
You can tell because there's a little A next to it.
I see.
Cool. If you rolled 20 or higher, anyone? Would you roll?
20.
20, alright. If you rolled from 15 to 20, 10 to 15,
11.
11, okay. 20, 11. 5 to 10.
Good year.
I had 17, sorry.
Okay. Cantrip. Okay. 5 to 10. What'd you
I got 7, sorry.
get? 7?
9.
9. Texas.
What?
No, I got
You rolled a
6.
4.
Yeah.
With
yeah, sorry.
advantage?
Yeah.
She rolled a 4 and a 2.
And then
I also
4.
got 6. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That should cover us there. And then I guess
Music.
Oh, dear.
When I first walked in and I saw the Texas on it, I definitely saw it and was like, why did he draw a middle finger on one of the initiative trackers?
Great. So as you see these skeletons then animate, a couple of them glowing with a bluish green magic. You can tell that their spears and their bows are also now animated with magic as they kind of step forward, protecting this book and being activated by the grabbing of it by your friend Bub. Bub, you are to start. You're holding this book, looking around, and you see those 4 skeletons as well.
Are we still in the same room with the tables and chairs?
Yes, you are in a particular alcove of it with the 4 skeletons around you, and you can get back to that room as well.
Okay. I think I want to take the book in my hand. How close am I to the...
You're 10 feet from any skeleton.
I would like to take the book and, like, basketball shove it into the closest one.
Great. Go ahead and roll it to hit. Roll a d20.
Is there any kind of advantage I can have on this roll?
Oh, you're going to add your strength to it as well.
7.
7 total?
7 total.
Okay, that's not going to damage it, but you're able to like kind of run by and push one. Are you trying to then move and keep going?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you do that. One of the skeletons starts to step forward, but you shove it out of the way with this book in tow and get back towards with the party. You can move, if somebody can move her mini, kind of over with everybody else.
So the skeletons are behind all of us.
Yeah, now at this point.
Okay.
Closer to here.
That's it for Bub? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cantrip, you're up.
We're in like a corridor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to cast. So now basically everyone's ahead of these skeletons. Skeletons are chasing us, is more or less.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool! I am going to use a spell called Guards and Wards.
Ooh, what's that do?
I'm going to create a ward that protects up to 2,500 square foot of floor space. What I'm going to do in the corridor is fog fills all the warded corridors, making them heavily obscured. I basically just want to start it behind us and fill the corridor going away from us so that the skeletons are now...
It takes 10 minutes to cast this spell.
Oh.
So this is like an out-of-combat thing where you were like...
Well, then I wouldn't do that, then, I guess, huh? I guess instead what I'll do is... How wide is the corridor?
About 10 feet.
Okay. Okay, maybe I can't do it out loud. Never mind. I am then instead going to cast Enlarge Reduce on one of the skeletons.
Mm-hmm. Which would you like to do?
Yeah.
It has to pass a Constitution saving throw of 12. Whatever the nearest one is, I'm going to make it tiny.
Okay.
Like you.
Oh, it rolled a 6.
Nice. The target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
Okay, you hear this skeleton. Before it raises a skeletal hand, you can hear this ominous voice. Get them. We need to go. And this voice is back.
Oh, no.
Does it sound like a
Nice.
fairy?
A shrunken skeleton sounds like a fairy.
Got it.
Why not?
Okie dokie.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think that's all I do.
Okay, cool.
I go chase off after the rest of the party.
Okay, this skeleton is then going to kind of run to try to catch up, but it is too small to make that distance, and one of them is just working really hard. Spaps, you're up.
Can I cast Magic Missile in a corridor, or is that an area damage?
No, you're
Great. I'm going to cast it at the second level,
Okay.
so I have 4 darts.
Yeah.
And do I press this?
Yeah.
Great.
Are you doing them all at the same target?
No, 1 at each of 4.
One to each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
They automatically hit, so you don't have to roll to hit, you actually just roll damage.
So you're gonna roll the D4, which is this one.
Cool. How do I read it?
It's a 4 at the top.
Oh,
4.
So
4 total?
no, plus 1, 5.
5.
Great, 5 each. So the frog on the back of your bugbear friends just burps out 4 orbs of magic, and pop, 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 pop. Each skeleton takes a blast of
Burped
force
it out.
damage.
Okay, great.
He did the burp and
I forgot where I
blow.
was.
He did a good old burp and blow.
Great. Anything else from you?
That's all I can do.
Okay, great. So 2 more of these skeletons then rush forward. They're both going to try to attack you because you're the nearest one. You have the book. What is your armor class?
What?
Your armor class should be at the top.
Your armor class see that.
17.
Okay.
So that's what they have to roll.
higher
Yeah.
than
That's
yeah.
required to
The
make
first one rolled a 19 to hit. So
Bummer.
that's going to hit. And the second one did not. It rolled like a 9. So
Okay.
one of these is going to hit you. And you're going to be hit with 7 slashing damage. So you can subtract that from your hit points, however
Total
you
hit
did
points.
the bonus from the
Yeah.
feast. But you see these two skeletons run up, get to Bub, and they each brandish kind of like a short sword that is glowing with magic as they've been reanimated, and they slash towards her. One of them hits and strikes off of the shell, while the other one makes some contact with her kind of fleshy arm to the side. After those two, let me just double check. Yep, is going to be Clara.
Clara is going to yell out, "Oh dear!" And then she's going to take out her pocket watch, which is her holy symbol, and she's going to hold it forth like this with her wings spread, and she's going to cast Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
Yeah.
And so you have to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
Okay.
And if you fail, you basically you run away for 1 minute.
It says, has yours bumped up to Destroy Undead yet?
No, that's like 14, I think.
Okay. We have an 11, a nat 1, a 12. What did you say it was?
DC 17.
Jeez, and an 8. So all of them,
Sweet.
even the shrunken one, turn in fear and run as this owl-like, almost angelic moment with these wings spread out summon holy magic that then presses towards all of these skeletons, and they turn and they kind of start to shudder in their space and move away.
So a turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
It also can't take reactions, and for its action, it can only use dash or try to escape.
Yeah. I'll say for combat purposes with all of this too, with them as weak as they are and how powerful when you were able to summon everything, they run and even are at a point of like, there's no more hostility with them. Even if you were to leave this space, they'd probably de-animate. And so with this power of your cleric, who's able to then like, rebuke the undead, these 4 reanimated skeletons shudder in fear, move away, and then start to disassemble.
I say, we should be able to leave now.
But the music makes it seem like that's true.
And as these skeletons start to clatter back towards the ground, your shelled friend has kind of stolen this book. Kind of peering through it.
I like to learn.
First, let me ask this. Does anyone here speak Elvish? When you made your character, did you have some? Okay, great.
Yes.
So this book itself, you can see that... Ooh, I'm looking at the wrong page and almost read something well ahead of where we should have been.
He speaks Elvish.
Oh, I also speak Elvish.
Oh, you find... I'm sorry. Okay, you find an inscription written on the book. And this inscription on the front says in Elvish, so you both can read it. It says, "It cannot be seen, it weighs nothing, but when put into a barrel, it makes it lighter. What is it?" You see a little bit of a riddle written on the front of this book.
It cannot be seen. And weighs.
Yeah, I'll read it again slowly, sorry. It says, "It cannot be seen, it weighs nothing, but when put into a barrel, it makes it lighter. What is it?"
I think it's laughs. Right? A barrel of laughs? Right? Hello?
And Trip is just laughing and over again, like that's gonna unlock something. At the walls and stuff.
Is it air?
As you say laughs and air and stuff towards this book, you can see that it still seems magically sealed.
It cannot be seen.
It weighs nothing, but when put into a barrel, it makes it lighter. What is it?
Air. What? Nothing.
Anyway, that's what the cover of the book says. You are free to continue to travel and move around, or also spend mental energy agonizing over that riddle as we go on.
Remember when I said we shouldn't waste time reading books and then these skeletons came to life? Maybe let's keep going.
Okay.
Sorry, Total. I mean, Bub.
As we're walking, I turn. Clara continues walking down the other pathway, but as she does, I turn to Bub and I say, do you have any idea what it's talking about?
I don't believe I've ever seen a riddle like this before.
I'm trying to think if I've seen anything like this in my religious studies.
Has she ever seen anything like a super religious study?
I'll have you both, as the people who can speak Elvish and are looking over this as well, you both can roll a intelligence or wisdom check, your choice. And if you roll higher than a 15, I'll give you the answer to this.
Oh dear. Can I try to intimidate the book open?
It's an 18.
I'm not joking.
You can try that within your own role playing.
Nat 20. Plus 3 for wisdom.
Okay.
28.
Okay,
Wait,
great.
let me see the book. Can I see the book real quick, please? Just real quick. I promise I'm not gonna hold it.
I hold it out like this, but don't give it. I don't give it to
And
him.
I go, hey, book, open up, please.
Does anything happen?
Immediately, you both are struck with the idea that if a barrel was filled with water and you put a hole in it, it would get lighter.
A hole of water.
Hey, book, open now.
And as you both say a hole, the book opens up in front of them.
See, told you guys, I'm a really scary person.
No, I think
Very
it was
well
that
done.
laugh that did it. I think just
No.
now, it was my laugh that did it just now.
No, didn't you hear me go, open up, and then it opened up?
I guess the real answer was teamwork. If you put teamwork in a barrel, it makes it
Absolutely.
lighter.
That's a lot of holes.
Yes. Anyway, what
Don't
does
you
it
know
say?
there is no I in team, but you know there is a me.
As you open the book up, you can see that it is instructions and translations to help turn letters of common into Elvish or Elvish into common. And so as you have this book, the whole party then gets the ability to then kind of use that to help understand and know some Elvish writings and things like that. So it may be a helpful tool as you continue,
It's a dictionary.
pretty much.
A Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone. We give it the name Rosetta.
We'll add this as you all continue through.
Okay.
You don't need to move the miniatures around.
So is the book not a creature? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
You do not intimidate the...
Can we name the book Rosetta?
Sure.
Rosetta, the
The book not a creature, I couldn't just go it open. So I guess it was one of you guys.
But she's our new companion. We can call her Rosetta.
So the book is a creature?
Yes,
Oh.
sure.
Hey, book.
Whatever makes you feel better. We continue
I
down.
have the perfect name.
Oh yes!
Friend.
Oh, yikes.
Rosetta friend.
Yikes.
I'm glad you
Friend.
have that.
Yeah, me too. Wonderful moment.
What is saying?
So, as you then proceed into what is obviously a storeroom in front of you, you can see you venture inside the room and discover it's actually a small storeroom in the next area. The air within
Oh gosh.
I'm so sorry.
carries a faint metallic tang, mingling with the earthy scent of stone and the mustiness of old leather. Shadows dance across the chamber cast by the armor that hangs upon the racks, suits of plate, chainmail, and leather, each bearing the patina of time's passage. So you're now within a storeroom with different armors and stuff kind of laid around.
What kinds of armor do we see?
You see chainmail, you see plate, you see leather, anything like that. It's all mundane as well, so no enchantments
All
on
common.
it. Yeah.
Do they look? Don't look like anything to me.
I guess not. I'm afraid that. I mean, if the bones can come to life, can the armor come to life?
That's silly. Bones were people once, but armor was never people.
Wow.
Is there leather armor? That was people.
Oh, that's a good
definitely
point,
human
Zaps.
skin.
Zaps, that's a good point.
We are all animal presenting.
I'm gonna.
That's a
I'm
good
gonna-
point, Clara. That's a good point, Owl. I mean, Clara.
I'm gonna flit over to Bub and just put a little fairy hand on their shoulder, and then a little mote of light is going to appear over Bub's head.
Okay.
I have cast Reinforce.
Oh.
And that's just gonna give Bub advantage on saving throws, which I'm gonna say are I'm gonna say dexterity,
Okay, cool.
and that's all I do right now.
Okay. Anything else within the room of armors?
Zap, you want to see anything closer? I can move closer if you want. Or I could stay far away.
Like how much advantage was that?
You just get to roll twice instead of once and pick the higher.
If you want to. Do you want to look at anything and try to see if there's anything in it? Like he did mention, maybe the armor can come to life, so you can see if there's any magic in it or something.
Can I check for magic?
Sure. Go ahead and do an investigation check as well.
Alright. This one.
Investigation.
8.
Okay. So as you go around the room, the biggest thing that draws your attention is that this is the first time you've come across a closed door. There is a heavy set of metal doors in front of you that block you from the next section of this building.
I'll go knock on the doors.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hello? It's and her friends. Anybody home?
Long pause. Nothing really seems to react.
You knocked on it?
Nobody home. Sorry.
Is this the first noise that we've made out loud in the whole
Pretty
time we've
much.
entered
Yeah,
the portal?
It was a pretty large.
I did yell Camilla out loud.
That's true.
Well, should we try and open them?
Oh, that's a better idea than me trying to knock on
You
him.
would have gotten there.
That's fair. Okay, I try to open it.
Great. It is locked and it gives you resistance. So if you could make a strength check for me.
Okay, I can do that. I'm very strong, everybody. But only when I have to save myself, not so much when I have to pick things up. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's a 5, so...
These big, heavy doors.
I would like to try to open it too.
Sure, you can also make a strength check.
Yeah, but if the door tried to beat me up, I could
Before
beat it.
Bubs
Okay.
does that, I am going to touch her shoulder and I'm going to
Super
cast guidance.
Mhm.
And it's a cantrip, so you can roll a d4 and add the number to an ability check of your choice.
Wow, guidance being used.
Strength.
Yeah.
What a
alright.
little world. This is great.
Before the roll.
Yeah, I know.
2.
And your d20.
6.
And your strength.
4.
Okay.
12.
Okay, so as your two allies, who are your strongest within the group, both have tried to force this locked door open, neither of them are able to move the mechanisms and do that in a way which opens the door.
Oh.
I want to try.
Oh, wait.
What?
You think you're strong, Zaps?
No.
Oh,
Does
okay.
anyone have an ability of, like, thieves'
I
tools
might
to
have thieves.
particularly
I think I
unlock
might
it?
have thieves tools now.
Oh, you do?
Really?
That would be helpful.
Go to your inventory.
Sick.
Oh, do you not? I thought you did.
I thought I did too.
You can go ahead and make your athletics check if you're going to try this as well, Texas.
I am gonna try it, Texas.
Can I? This is a racial question.
Mhm.
Can I use
You
guidance?
can guide me as well.
Okay, I'm gonna use guidance. It seems unfair that
Yeah.
I can just like
Yep.
be like, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
It's
you can
guidance
do
on
it.
you.
She gives a brief prayer over you as well.
I did roll.
Pick something else instead?
What does it do again? I get a D4.
You roll a
D4
d4 and add to it.
Well, I'm at 21 now.
Whoa!
Whoa.
24.
Great. As you all deliberate and are trying to
Wow.
work through the strength of your two, the large Minotaur companion
my
that you
horns.
have pulls a push door, or pushes a push door that y'all were pulling. I don't know, some combination of that.
trying
That
very
once he
hard.
puts his head and arms and hooves all into it, the door then just you can hear the locking mechanism kind of crack within it, and as the door then and heavy groan from the door that then slides
Brute
open.
force,
Wow.
brute force.
Wow.
Nice.
Do we sense danger nearby?
So when you see ahead of you, as the door creaks open, you can see a library ahead of you within the Forgotten Keep. You find yourself surrounded by an archive of forgotten knowledge and timeless wisdom. This chamber in the next room is vast. Its towering shelves lined with ancient tomes, scrolls, and manuscripts. Their pages brimming with the lore of a bygone era. Amidst the hollowed silence of this literary sanctuary, a solitary figure awaits. Their presence commanding attention. Clad in ornate armor, a knight stands resolute, a magnificent stag's head helm adorning their visage. And so you can see within
Now we know for next time.
this chamber and across from it, going that way,
too.
you can see a large figure. I thought I had something set aside for this. Maybe I don't. That's fine. This looks nothing like what he does, but it's... here we go. We'll just use this. You see a knight kind of standing within the space, staring off forward, not seemingly noticing anyone, even the loud calls or anything like that, but just in a kind of sentinel stance, standing in the middle of this room, kind of staring off in your direction. Whether he sees you or not seems unknown.
Can I try to intimidate him?
What would you do?
I would walk up to him and I go, hey.
Yep.
That's what I would do. I would say, hey, but like really loudly and menacingly.
Okay, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
That's funny. You good at that?
I am very good at it. Hold on, I can find it.
How would I use insight? Well,
Nice.
If you are asking for like someone's kind of like mannerisms or things that would give way to their intentions or things like that.
I have an intimidating presence.
Okay.
So did I need to roll at all?
Well, what does that do?
It says you can frighten a creature that you can see within 30 feet. If it can see and hear you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, great. That is different, and so I can go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find this.
But I did also roll a 14.
Stat block.
13.
I barely know her.
Thank you, Rachel.
Rachel.
Nice.
Leave.
Okay. Instead of wisdom saving
No,
throw
you're
of...
saving.
DC 13.
Oh boy.
Or be frightened until the end of my next turn. So does that mean it can only be used in combat?
No, you can use that outside
Okay.
combat.
That's what I thought.
But he gets a +5 to his wisdom save. I'm going to roll it on the table, so he needs to roll an 8 or higher.
15.
Oh,
Okay.
dang it.
So, as your ally,
I tried.
steps forward, thank you, and says, "Hey!" The stag knight then kind of lifts its head up and then notices you all within the room, brings its, what do you got?
Stabs me right through the chest.
No!
Hope not.
Brings a short sword up.
Yep.
And you can see even just like has a bow and a quiver on its other shoulder as well, and takes a stance. Hey, his voice back under the helm. You can hear kind of resonates within this library. What are you doing here?
Well, we're looking for a wing.
can I persuade to have him help us find the ring?
What would you say?
Hey, I'm very persuasive. I'm sorry about my friend. I'm stuck to her forever.
Sure,
Might be
go
not much longer if we find his wing down, then I get to sweep again.
ahead and roll a persuasion check.
22. Oh,
It's a 20?
26.
26.
Nat 20.
Great.
That's the best one.
It is the best one. It's important to say if it's a nat 20 or
Yes.
a
for
nat
sure.
1 because then it could change the outcome.
Automatic success or automatic fail?
On a skill check, it's automatic success for sure too.
Because you could have had like a plus.
14. 6,
Yeah.
6, yeah.
You will kill the Fey Lord of this keep.
Ooh.
Are you asking us?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's why we're here. He's cursed the land. He's killing everything. He's
Dude.
gotta go.
Do you want us to?
Roll an insight check.
Wow!
You can roll an insight check as well.
14.
Okay.
I think that is an 11, but let's find out. It's a 16.
Okay, great. Yeah, at the mention of the ring, there's like this intrinsic knowledge of like taking the ring will remove some of the power from this Fey Lord as well. So his mind jumped to that, and he seems to be like, "Oh, if you want this ring, you will kill the Lord," and he seems intrigued by that.
You wanna help?
He cannot see me fighting against him, but you must not continue through this chamber.
But you just said.
Even he goes,
Thank you.
silent steps move beyond this night's watch.
Oh, don't worry, I'm very stealthy.
Mine are gonna be kind of thick. But I salute him.
Silent
Thank
deadly.
I'm very stealthy.
What is
I'm proficient at it as a
what
matter of
is your
fact.
role here, sir?
I make sure nobody gets through.
What's your name?
Stag Night.
Like that comes down from the ceilings? In cave? Like that?
Stag nights. Look at the stag night.
It's that long?
Sometimes I have dreams that I crawl on ceilings and drop down on people, yes.
Oh, stag my friend.
Oh dear.
If I cast my telepathic bond on 7 of 8 people, could I invite him into our family panel?
Wow.
I want to see how many voices you can make.
And then I say in my head, stag my friend.
Yes. Stag Night is friend.
Who is this new number?
I'm here.
Can you help off real quick? Can you just help off real quick?
I make sure no one passes.
Hey, yeah, hey.
I take medication for that.
Yeah, help off real quick, thank you. Hey, are there any weaknesses you could tell us about?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I do guidance?
You
Just
automatically
like
sure.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, Clara just like nonchalantly lets her wing brush against Cantrip.
Knocks him into the wall.
Cat.
What'd she do that for?
It's an 11.
Okay.
Did you add a D4 to it?
I sure did. But here, hold on. I can use. I have a trait. I'm lucky.
Yeah?
Oh!
Nice.
The
And
best.
so
The best one.
let's see. I already used it earlier and it wasn't helpful. So I'm gonna use it a second time. And I'm gonna roll an additional D20 and choose which die I want to use. So let's see if this is better than an 8. It is. It's a 16.
Okay.
So 19.
Okay, I'll let you ask me 2 specific questions about his stat block, and I will tell you those things.
Okay. Is there anything?
Okay, let me give you some parameters. You can ask for armor class, you can ask for health, you can ask for any of his stats, saving throws, and then the whole block. I'll give you resistances or immunities or
I want to know what he's resistant to and what he's weak to.
Okay. Vulnerabilities? None.
Good.
But he's immune to poison, and he's resistant to necrotic damage, and then any damage from non-magical attacks.
Oh.
He's vulnerable to it?
No, he's
Resistant to it.
Resistant to
He's
non-magical.
resisting to punching.
But what if I want to punch him in his face?
Yep.
I will say this: any weapons that y'all would be using, I'll just give you magic
this
on
point,
them
they're
because you're level
magical.
12. Like, it's assumed you would have collected some form of magical weapons for that matter. But yeah, something like punching him, you don't have magic punches.
But I have really good unarmed strike.
Resistant to non-magic and what else? Sorry.
You have gloves that are magical punching.
Okay, thanks.
Poison, necrotic.
Yeah. He's immune to poison,
No, he's saying
resistant to necrotic.
You don't really get one, I'm sure.
Immune
4
means
damage?
no damage. Resistant means you take half
7
damage.
to do it.
It's 4 damage.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, thanks, Ward Knight. Stag Knight.
Yeah, 5, 6 damage.
Don't tell him I told you.
Okay. Okay. We can do that. Thank you. Ooh! Ow! Ow!
I yell into the darkness.
But I will tell him you told it. Just kidding, that's just me being stupid.
That's not funny.
Go kill him now.
Okay.
Go kill him now. Go kill him now.
You got it. Is he past? Which direction is he in?
Oh yeah, carry on to the library. In fact, and then he kind of walks over, and then I think this is the right one. Let me double check. He pulls a lever up on the side,
Oh.
and I think it's this. Does that fit?
Why do we even have that level?
Why do we even have that lever? That doesn't seem. Yeah.
Wrong
Does that fit
lever,
right?
Gronk.
No, maybe it's. Don't mind. Whatever. It's fine. Whatever happens, happens.
Oh.
He kind of walks forward. He like kind of leans his elbow down and it hits a little lever on the side, and it opens up this room. There's a chest in that backside room too.
Whoa!
And as you open that up, there is 3 potions of superior healing. If anybody would like to grab those.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, can someone carry this? It's as big as me.
Well, I thought you were very strong.
Can I put it inside?
yeah.
Can I put them inside Rosetta?
Not inside of a book. But,
Oh.
What were you thinking?
What was I
people can
thinking?
grab those and put them in pockets, bags, backpacks.
I
all
have
that
a
stuff.
backpack. You want me to put in my backpack?
We
Okay.
should probably split them up amongst the party.
Wouldn't I just go show them?
How many are there?
3.
I won't need it.
Really? You've like 12 hit points.
Dang!
Wow, Pwn.
Wait, so
Just
who
you
wants
wait.
them?
I don't know if it's.
Can I put them in my shell? My home is on my
You
back.
should just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
them
Anyone
all.
can grab them.
You
and
keep
carry them.
them
I'll
all.
keep them in my shell.
Keep them in your shell.
Very well.
I make a jingle jingle noise.
Cool.
Jingle jangle.
And then as you all are kind of stepping forward into, make sure I got this right. Cool. Okay.
Rosetta. We passed by all of Rosetta's friends.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Sorry, I got a little lost in my notes. Into the next room, he just goes. You hear in your mind, "Watch your steps." And then as you move forward into the next area, you step into a corridor that winds through the depths of the Forgotten Keep, a passage that exudes an aura of obscurity and enigma. The torchlight that once illuminated your way now seems distant and feeble, casting elongated shadows that dance upon the walls. The air within is a cool and damp, carrying with it a faint scent of earth and stone. The walls, hewn from the very bedrock that surrounds you, bears the marks of age and the passage of countless footsteps. Cobwebs cling to the corners, and the occasional drip of water resonates like an echo, punctuating the corridor's stillness. And as you hear in your head, "Watch your steps," kind of looking down, you can see that there are chains across the ground in this next hallway, and gaps within the walls that seems that this area is obviously trapped.
I'm gonna fly over them.
Yes, you can fly over the chains. What would everybody else do?
Clara does the same.
Okay. You two are like, sweet.
Where are you going?
Texas takes a 6 step into that chain.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm gonna cast my sphere again around Bub,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pick him up and fly him over the
Perfect.
chains.
Great, yes.
Can I carry anybody with me?
The sphere is being for one person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would mold earth help me here?
You can maybe use your magic to kind of tamper with
Thanks,
the
Trey.
traps.
Alright.
Would you make an Arcana check
I
for me?
always carried you, and now you carried me.
When Clara lands on the other side, she's going to cast Aid on the 3 that are still on the other side.
Is that a touch spell?
Uh-oh.
No, it's a 30-foot range.
Okay, great. Okay.
It's gonna be a 26.
Perfect. Okay.
Wow.
And so the way that these mechanisms work on the sides of the walls, you can see that within them are blades that are ready to kind of chop through 3 separate sections throughout this hallway. And so with that, you're able to kind of block off the stone in the walls that would open that up for those to happen. And then even with that, as you then move them, you test it with one of the mold earth movements that you do, and you kick the chain and the blade. You can hear a heavy thonk as it hits the side of the earth and the stone that you've moved around, and you've disabled all 3 of the traps.
Wait, what noise did it make?
Cool. Okay, I don't cast Aid.
Not.
Metal against stone.
Oh, not
Yeah,
stone.
if it was stone against stone.
Let it be known, Bubs is drinking, or Bub is drinking Bubs.
Wow.
Perfect. Your very sorcerer, very magical friend has just disabled the 3 traps with some molding earth magic.
Very sorcerer.
All right, I'm glad I burned a spell slot.
Good job.
Very sorcerer.
I go, good job, Jobs, and I pat him on his little frog head, but not too hard.
You're for saying this?
Yeah, I'm just saying this out loud. Good job, Jobs. I'll pat you on your little frog head.
Really likes talking in the third person.
As you step forward through the darkness of the corridor within the keep, your steps come to a gradual halt as your eyes catch upon an enigmatic sight. At the corridor's end, before a turn, stands a strange statue, its presence both mesmerizing and unsettling. The statue's form is that of a cloaked figure, its features obscured by shadow and draped in an air of mystery. The stone seems to drink in the scant torchlight, giving the statue an eerie depth that renders it both lifelike and ethereal. Its eyes, carved with meticulous detail, glint with a faint, otherworldly luminescence. You see this at the end of the hallway, stopping you from progressing forward.
Dang.
What that is?
Do I, Clara's thinking about, this looks like a creature of Twilight, and thinking through my connection to Twilight and the gods connected to it.
Connected to Twilight?
I am.
You know the Cullens?
Whoa.
Say it.
Out loud.
Did you say do something?
What was your final question out of that?
Do I have any sense of what this might be doing to this corridor?
Okay, got you. Go ahead and roll a religion check.
Okay.
Ooh.
I rolled a 19.
Great. Okay. As you look forward at it, you can tell that this is like an undead elvish statue. And as you're looking forward, there's a particular book within its hands. And then you also read Elvish, and so you can see within this that there's some form of religious magic that is sealing this particular doorway from opening. The Elvish that you read says, "In cryptic halls where secrets hide, a crimson path my riddles guide. With fingers bold, your touch reveals unveiling truths where darkness conceals."
It's whole again.
It's holding a book, and it says that.
The answer's whole.
Yeah,
That's
whole.
what Joe's saying. The answer's whole.
Clara turns to the group and says what she and Bub have been able to read. And she says, "Well, I suppose that might mean that we should perhaps the heat from our fingers? Should we try touching the stone?
You
Or
got
some
hot
sort of
fingers?
fire?" Well, I don't have fingers. I have talons. So to
Jobs,
speak.
can
Do you have
claws?
large talons?
Do the chickens have large talons?
I'm not familiar with that reference.
Zabs, can you do anything like cast fireballs or anything like that?
Can you do an insight check on a statue?
You can do an Arcana check.
Can I do an Arcana check on a statue? It'll be 23.
Perfect. Okay. This is requiring blood. And so as you are thinking over the riddle and seeing the receptacle of the book that the statue is holding, the magic innate within this statue that has been imbued to it would be activated with blood to be run down the book itself.
Anybody got any blood?
I got blood. You want me to give blood?
Do you think Stagnite has blood that we can take from him?
Why
would
we
you
gotta
say
take it
like
from
Does
Stagmite?
it have to be like a lot of blood or just a little?
You rolled a high Arcana, a little.
Alright.
I just prick my finger. I can do that. I do that. Why would I use
Absentmindedly
Stagmite?
earlier, she was just poking the tip of her blade.
You got blood all over you.
You just want a little bit of my blood? I do that. Is that what we need? I mean, is that what we need?
I feel like you would also intimidate the statue to open while touching it.
Boop. There you go. You do it. Please. What?
In a similar fashion to when she opens the book. Just open, and then puts her finger down, and then the statue just...
Well, it keeps working, you guys. I don't know what to tell you.
You are very sorcerer.
No, I'm very intimidating.
Right.
Did it hurt?
It did what hurt.
When you fell from
From
heaven?
heaven.
When you pricked your finger on the statue?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty strong, so not a lot hurts me.
Um,
Hey, you want some blood? Look at extra. Oh, that was weird. Don't do that anymore. Oh, this is house?
Kate?
There.
Yeah, that's where it's all.
Fey Lord's Forgotten Keep. Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Faylord.
Is this where he lives?
That's the name of the whole map, not just that one.
Got it.
As you move through and have opened up that doorway, the entrance to the chamber is obstructed forward by a mound of rubble, casting a shadow upon the stories that lie within. The air within is heavy with a sense of finality, as if the very walls mourn the fate that has befallen this once active chamber. The torchlight, feeble in the face of the darkness that surrounds you, casts a dim glow upon the remnants that lie scattered amidst the debris. Old corpses of adventurers, those who ventured into these depths with dreams of fortune, now rest in eternal repose. Their remains are mere shadows of the aspirations and hopes that once fueled their journeys. Tattered clothing and rusted weapons bear witness to battles fought and challenges faced, now abandoned in the passage of time.
Oops.
In this chamber, across the room, you can see some braziers, these fallen warriors and adventurers of past. Yes, the rubble as this room has continued to fall down and be decrepit over time as well. What would you all like to do?
I want to check the bodies to see if there's anything to steal from them.
Great. Okay, roll an investigation check.
Thank you.
Check the bodies on
Anyone
the
else?
floor.
I want to see how they died.
Okay, roll a medicine check.
Medicine check.
I want to see how they lived.
16.
Everyone's asking what are corpses? No one's asking
How are they?
I'm actually rolling it then.
Also 16.
6.
I thought you said a 16. Would you?
I said 16.
Oh,
I
okay.
also said 16.
Okay, 16. Okay, yours was the nature how they die, and then you rolled 6. That doesn't matter. For your investigation check,
Yes.
and looking across the bodies, you were seeing if they had anything on them. You can see a lot of their clothes have worn away from a long passage of time, and even their weapons. None of them were magical, so they're all fading and rusting as well. You can see that a couple of them have died from a concussive magical force that blasted them back, which draws your attention to a magical barrier in front of you, separating you from the next chamber.
Oh, hey, guys.
dear.
So, first of all, they don't have anything on them that we can take. I thought maybe we could, but I guess it makes sense that they can't. Otherwise, they probably would have lived. So, it looks like they died because this wall over here is really strong. And if you try to walk up to it, it's going to push you down.
But you're very intimidating.
I know that I'm very intimidating, but only to creatures, and that's a wall. And I don't know if you noticed, Bub, but walls are not creatures.
Thank you.
They're different.
There's
They're
always so much to learn.
inanimate objects.
There's always so much to learn. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to cast Dispel Magic
Okay.
on it.
Yes.
On it.
On it. I want to cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Roll your spellcasting, like a spell attack. It should be on the top of your spell sheet or spell list. But it's your D20 plus your wizard, so intelligence and your proficiency bonus.
DC
Better be like 9,
10
dude.
plus the spell's level. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level
Yes.
is what this says.
Yeah.
I was just gonna cast it at a third level, I think. I'm rolling for what? Just attack?
The spell attack.
Spell attack.
D20 plus intelligence and proficiency.
D20 plus spellcasting. I don't know what that
Come on, let me
modifier is.
Do you have any
Spell attack
spells?
is plus 4. 14.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
So that I will let you know. Yeah, too small. Did not make the threshold to dispel the magic. And so as you try this particular spell to absorb the magic
Can I-
and stop it from the wall.
Can I use Band Luck, or did I miss my opportunity?
What is that?
Band Luck?
What does that do?
Can you read that in a way that makes sense?
When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you can use a reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus,
or penalty to the creature's roll.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do so after the roll, but before any effects occur.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I apply
Is it four?
guidance for sure?
That's too late.
I can?
You
That's
can
too
use
late,
your
it's already
actions
rolled.
to roll. Yeah.
3.
Band of Luck, is that what that's called?
Bend luck.
Band Luck,
Yes.
okay. So as you are focusing your magical abilities here to try to shut down the magic for this wall, your own arcana that you summon forward to do that proves to be too weak as your fairy magic and dust starts to spray over it and then it all gets pushed backwards. Then this frog attached to the back of the bugbear behind you then starts to whisper out some extra magical arcane energy. And then at that, as your words and arcana fuse, the magic of the wall fades.
Zax is very social.
Thank you.
Very social.
Before we go any further, I'm going to cast
Open it to see
Aid,
if it said use some sorcery, please.
on myself
Mhm.
and cantrip and Sipaps.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
And what that does is for 8 hours, I choose 3 creatures within range, and the target's hit points maximum increase by 15.
Okay. Great.
Jeez,
in
more.
addition to the hero space, yeah,
Holy
y'all can
crap.
add an additional 15
Oh, man.
hit points.
It's cleric, y'all.
Who is it? Just those 3?
Yeah, just those.
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's great
That's
about
fine.
the lowest.
max HP increasing is it's not temporary hit points. Temporary
Yeah.
hit points you can only benefit from one, but max hit points you can just keep stacking on top of each other.
So the hit points and maximum hit points increase.
Yes.
What have you done to me?
You're at like maybe
For
60
all of us,
now.
right?
61.
No, just
Nice.
on Zapaps and
Oh, magic folk.
the 3 lowest in health.
Carla
So
only
not
has
you.
Not me.
115.
I stopped.
Sorry.
Me? I started with 113, so now I have 125.
Is there any living person thing nearby?
Roll a perception check.
There's a hot dog stand in the corridor.
Yeah, that's a lot.
13.
Making some dogs over here. Did you want to?
Making some dogs.
What you can see.
I want to know who that character was. He sounded sly.
What you can see as the magical barrier fades is that through into the next chamber. If you can go ahead and add that to the very
No, we can't.
We should stop store for hot
To
dogs.
here?
Perfect.
Cookout. Ah, I see.
Perfect. Between the array of columns, Bub, between the array of columns, you can see that there is an altar up ahead,
Hard Lenore.
and you don't see any life forms or anything disturbing the space at all.
I don't know what religion is. Tornals don't have religion.
I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't really trust that. I'm gonna do divine sense.
Okay.
So that's within 60 feet.
Yeah.
I can sense celestial fiends or undead.
Yeah. You can sense
That aren't behind
some
folk.
form of undead spirits within this area. Not just within the room in front of you, but kind of within the space as a whole.
We can assume you had your hour
What are
long
you
bath.
What are you
and-
feeling?
There's something here, and it's spooky.
Uh-oh.
I am gonna.
Just one thing.
I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of like this whole place is kind of tainted with it.
Oh, okay.
Tainted.
I'm gonna put another hand on Bub again
Mm-hmm.
to prepare my buddy.
Where are we going? Your bubby.
I am casting protection from evil and good.
Wow.
Wait, protection from evil and good?
And good.
It's always.
So which one?
You can only interact with people who are just kind of like meh.
Neutral foe.
You are now protected from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
What does that
How?
mean? What happens?
Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
It's true, I can't be frightened. I already can't be frightened by something I see.
There you go.
What?
Right. How do y'all
So
proceed?
good against undead.
How do we
do this on
proceed?
purpose? I didn't do that on purpose. It's like we're fighting an undead boss. What's the amazing against undead?
turn, he just
We're gonna destroy him.
just
What do y'all do next?
I guess I'll flit up. I'm kind of like circling the altar, just kind of examining it, like
Yeah.
seeing if there's anything. Of
As you
note.
move closer, you can see a silver ring sitting right in the center.
Oh my god!
No!
It's right
The
there.
wing.
In my brain,
Guys, the ring is just sitting here.
Can I cast Minor Illusion and Indiana Jones it?
Yeah, absolutely. Make an Arcana check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes, I can't remember my.
Here we go.
This seems too easy.
22.
Fantastic. As you touch the ring, we're
God.
just going to flip. Let me.
Don't touch it.
Great.
I'm sorry, I keep knocking over your TZR. Can y'all grab the minis and stuff so I don't like launch them over?
This sounds like we're about to initiate. You don't know what's gonna happen.
you're right. What was I thinking?
What were you thinking?
Time to switch it to the hell board.
It's always been there.
Hell was here all along.
As Nishi would say, hell is other people.
That's right.
So hell has been here all along.
Okay. As you touch the ring, you can hear this evil laughter within all of y'all's minds as you are connected within the spell that your fairy friend has cast. But within grabbing the ring, you can see Zbaps as Unks is leaning down to let Zbaps reach down and grab the ring. Their bodies then kind of twist and form into this magic, then are sucked within the space of the ring. And then everyone within the same room are all just kind of like twisted, almost the same feeling as you went through the portal. And then you are, boom, within the outside of the keep, just outside where the portal is that you had moved through. Standing around this area, you can see this undead fae spirit, this entity of nature and ghostly apparition as well, fused together, standing in front of the portal, laughing as it then says, "You have attempted to help that weakling and take this ring and end me in my time here, but you're in my domain now." And then y'all can kind of scatter within the far edge of that map.
Scatter.
As you're twisted and kind of brought without to the keep, then by the front of this doorway and this archway, all the way to the edge by the trees. We will start combat there and roll initiative.
So he wants to hurt us.
It seems so, yes.
Perception check. Does he want
He's
to
not
hurt
a
us?
nice fella.
What was his childhood like?
100! Oh, 20.
Nat 20.
To 50.
Oh my god. Initiative is plus that.
It's the one that says.
Whoa!
I think it says. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
When do reactions come into play?
Depends on the thing. What is your...
Sorry, I was just generally asking.
Okay, yeah, certain things have certain triggers.
What did you tell us to do? Roll initiative?
Yeah. Fine.
7.
Even me.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, gosh.
Nice. 17.
Okay. If you rolled 20 or higher.
22.
22?
26.
No!
26!
The Toro is
Nat-
fast!
Nat 20 plus 6.
How'd you get...
You've plus
you
6
on
initiative?
Yes.
Must be innate within the barbarian class that she has. So, Texas and Bub, 26, and you were what?
22.
22, okay. 15 to 20? What'd you get?
I was 21, sorry.
21.
You keep doing that.
Are you listening at all?
What'd you get?
17.
21. 17. Okay, what'd you get?
2.
Wow. You got a nat one.
Way over.
I got a nat 1.
Oh.
Okay.
I forgot.
All right, and then
That doesn't matter with initiative.
roll initiative
It
for
matters.
him. Okay, cool.
It's okay, you're gonna go last anyway.
I know. I rolled a 1 too.
Bub, you're first up.
I want to yell, don't call Camilla that, and
Okay.
run towards him with
Okay.
claws out.
Great. He is about 60 feet away from you at that
Aw.
edge. So you have a movement speed of 30, I'm gonna guess, right?
50.
What, your movement speed is 50?
Walking speed is 50.
Holy crap!
But you're a turtle! What is this?
I'm a big old turtle.
Yeah!
I'm a barbarian,
Okay,
bro.
so your regular movement, you can get 10 feet away from him. You would have to, if you wanted to immediately get up next to him, you'd have to use your action to dash to then be right
That's
there.
crazy.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so you
then
take
You wouldn't be able to
can't
attack.
yeah,
right?
you're right. You won't be able
Yeah.
to attack this turn, but you'll be right up on him.
I'm gonna just well, where is he in the lineup?
You don't know.
We don't know.
Cool.
Cool.
But I can't be frightened. I'm protected by good and evil.
Good and evil.
Good and evil. So
Are you
yeah.
good or evil? Doesn't matter. I'm not
Don't-
afraid of you.
I'm not frightened by good or
Don't
evil.
call Camilla that.
I am
Right.
only frightened by
Terrified of neutral.
neutral.
Lukewarm, I
Very
spit it out.
There you go.
Texas, you're up.
Texas.
How far am I? Also the 60.
Also, everyone's 60 feet.
Okay. I guess we gotta get there. You know what? I got all these spells. Oh yeah.
Danger.
Who we got? Okay, you left. That's okay.
I'm gone. For all of my wisdom and intelligence, I'm angry now.
All right, let's do. I guess I didn't need magic weapon. Let's cast this. I can't believe that's an action. Whatever. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis.
Whoa.
Agathis!
Right.
To bolster myself even more. I'm gonna do second level. Blink! Get 10 temporary hit points. Because I don't have enough. And if they hit me, they take frost damage. And then...
Yep.
If I had have an arcane ward because I used the spell on Bub, and it has 24 max HP, how should I signify that? Because I have like temporary HP going on, I have the max HP modifier going on, and I also have this arcane ward that's 24 max HP.
Just add it.
Just add it to the max HP.
And then I move my 30. Whatever, halfway is. And I think. Can I cast bonus action? Or spiritual weapon as a bonus action? Or just move it?
You can cast it.
Really?
Yes.
That's insane.
What is it?
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll do that.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
I think it'll match. I have a battle axe, so it's gonna look like a battle axe.
Sweet, let's take that Alex as well. I'm gonna just move this sideways.
Well, don't do this because we know he's resistant to poison.
Oh, sorry, I can't do that because that's a leveled spell.
What did you already do?
we
I
don't
already did
Sally, we don't
armor
know
of
he's
whatever.
resistant to poison.
Armor
That
Magnus,
was the
right? Okay, cool.
Okay, so I think I'm done then.
No, we asked the guard what the main guy's vulnerabilities were,
Yeah.
and he told us.
What was your?
Oh, I thought it was about
initiative?
him.
No,
I thought it was about Stagmite.
Okay,
No,
can't
no,
you
no.
roll
So
your
why are we
initiative?
asking this?
No,
21? Okay.
about this guy.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is who's this right now? This
Double
is
the
Bub.
range of it, so if
Wonder
you're
where the
doing
bad
something
guys
that's
are
like,
Um,
go 30 feet, but you're 60 feet.
I would have been on Bub. Does that make sense?
Sure, yeah. that's fine.
Sorry.
I kind of flip beside, kind of flitter around here, and I'm going to cast.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it at 6th level.
Okay.
I think it's the only way I can cast it. It sure is. Yeah. Sunbeam, cast, bam. So the way that works is that you've got a beam of brilliant light flashes from me, 5 foot wide, 60 foot long line. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw.
This just means
20.
Well, yeah, you pass it. On a successful save, you take half as much damage and aren't blinded by the spell. Okay. Undead have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Ooh.
It has advantage on the saving throw, so that will stay the same.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 68, and then we'll just have
I
that.
can only do that on
bonus action.
digital. That's faster.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
6d8.
No,
Yeah.
it's that it enhances your spell. So those aren't spells, they're like spell enhancements.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Yeah. What? Are you making sure I'm right?
What are you talking about?
Actually,
He has
not
meta
really well. I got
magic?
you.
Oh, yeah.
Plus anything?
No.
Okay. That'll be 26 halved, 13 damage.
13 radiant damage.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else from you?
I don't think so.
Okay, you're up.
Alright, so first I'm gonna walk forward.
Think. Walk forward.
I'm gonna go forward my 40 feet.
Okay.
And so
20 feet
now,
away.
there's how many feet?
20 feet.
20 feet between us. I can frighten him. You can frighten a creature that you can see within 30 feet. If it can see and hear you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
13 or higher.
As you yell out in your frightening manner,
Hey!
it is completely unfazed.
No!
But he's so intimidating.
He's unable to be frightened.
Heck. That's okay.
That
What I built my entire
is that an
character
action or just something that I do?
What is the ability?
Intimidating presence.
Sounds like a feature.
Would have a length of time to make presence. You can use your action to frighten someone. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I get 2 attacks per action. So does that mean I get to do another thing? Does that count as an attack?
You'd have to use.
didn't attack.
When you attack, you can take. When you attack as an action,
I
you can
see.
take 2.
Okay, hold on. Boo, 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 boo. That's probably it that I can do,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I can't frenzy or rage.
You can range.
I can't frenzy.
What is frenzy?
While in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one.
You choose if your rage becomes a frenzy or not. So
Oh,
you can,
okay.
but
Well, I'm
you can
gonna
rage.
go ahead and rage then.
Regular rage or frenzy rage?
Oh, can I do both?
I think it's both.
Great. I'm gonna frenzy then.
Okay, there's disadvantages to it.
Right,
Like, it's a
so-
What is
choice.
it?
You get advantage on your attacks, but attacks against you get advantage.
Oh. Wait, it says while in a frenzy you can make a single melee weapon attack. It's not anything about an advantage.
Okay, then maybe that's just later. Then we'll get to it when we get to it.
Okay. I was like, this is for my rage. I gain advantage on strength checks
Yes.
and saving throws.
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah. In frenzy. Okay. So while in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So I
Okay.
can't do that right now. Is that what that's
Correct,
saying?
because if you use your bonus action to rage, you can't also use a bonus action too.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I'm in a frenzy
Yeah.
Gotcha.
for
No, you're raging.
yeah.
Yes. Cool. It's going to use a legendary action after your turn. And so that legendary action is going to be a spectral swipe. And so you can see that with that, it's using a soul drain ability. And so with that, its hand kind of moves forward. And we'll go with... I think you were the closest person. Yes, you moved 50.
certainly.
So, his hand extends forward, and this spectral ghost form that hasn't done anything yet, as you all have just started to charge forward, you can feel within your soul this coldness starts to seep in, and even some of your life just starts to drain forward. And this is
I have a disadvantage.
does have disadvantage. Okay, the first is a 27 to hit. With disadvantage, it goes to a 25. 25 to hit.
25.
Your armor class is less
Points
than
are-
that, so no, that's not damage.
Okay.
So it probably hit you. Whatever on your main page.
Yeah, 17 is armor class.
Cool. Okay.
Poison involved with it.
Roll
Very
some
high.
dice.
I'm going to use projected ward to absorb that damage.
All of it?
No, I mean it does. When a creature, it's going to absorb the hit point of. Yeah.
The only
Absolutely.
bad thing is you'll be exhausted.
Yeah, it absorbs the damage. So I mean, it can absorb up to 24
This
points.
is the end of it.
Okay, gotcha.
How many points do I have? How much damage
Okay.
you
I also need to
from
make a
your spell
Constitution
hitting.
saving throw.
Okay. 18.
Okay, that passes. So you're going to take 39 necrotic damage. But you were taking how much of that?
24.
So you take 24. The difference is 15.
And if they
Thank you.
don't, then you won't.
And
attack one
you
of
pass
those.
the saving
So
throw, which
86
means your
would
hit
be
point
low.
maximum is not reduced by that
86
amount.
eight
So you don't have to do anything extra.
So I still take away 15.
Yes, you take a 15, you take a 24.
And then
Okay,
you
that
add
was his
an
legendary
additional
action?
1d6.
Okay.
Then he's gonna go. And he's gonna step forward then.
Right, then it
and he's gonna
doesn't hit,
continue to
correct.
attack.
No. If they roll 14 or higher, usually
Oh,
it's
boy.
halved.
And so when he steps forward,
I decided to get really close to the big boss. How great. What a great.
You really went for it.
I did.
You're like, I don't care. I'm gonna go up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
do
all
that.
for Camilla.
You took your one
Yeah.
shot.
It's all
That's
for
right.
Camilla,
Camilla
right?
Cabello.
Camilla.
would you make a
Camilla
wisdom
horse.
saving throw for me as
Wisdom
well?
saving throw. Now one.
4.
Wait, no. You have advantages on wisdom saving throws.
You do.
In
Make
what way?
another one. Because of the hero's feast.
Are you close to me too? Because
Usually
you get
it's
plus
they
5
take
on
half
all saving
damage
throws. If you're close
You
to
move
me.
forward. Yeah, how big's your aura?
10. Oh, it's 10 feet.
I'm
Nope.
gone.
Nope.
14 plus 3, 17.
17
Dang.
passes the saving throw.
Nice.
So nothing happens. What you see and feel is this dark energy kind of moves towards you, and it kind of creates these like spectral dark energy vines around your legs. But you can see that it's all mental and has more to do with your brain kind of
Very
processing what's going on, and then your fortitude because of the feast that you have is able to then push through, and you're not restrained and not stopped, and you're not taking necrotic damage right now either. So that's that for his turn is complete.
It's in my mind.
Clara, you're up.
All right. Clara is going to extend her wings, and she's going to pull out her pocket watch, which is her holy symbol, and she's going to say, "Celestian, give us aid." And she's going to cast Sphere of Twilight, or actually Twilight Sanctuary. And that is a sphere of 30-foot radius filled with dim light. The sphere moves with me and it lasts for 1 minute, so 10 rounds. Whenever a creature, including me, ends its turn in the sphere, I can choose to grant that creature one benefit. Either it gets 1d6 plus 12 hit points, or I can end it being charmed or frightened.
Sweet.
So I'm going to cast Twilight Sphere and I'm going to move up such that as far away as I can be within that the 30 foot falls on my companions.
Okay. You have 50 feet, right?
I have 50 feet flying speed, yeah.
Goose down. Yeah, you can get here.
Goose down comforter.
You can get pretty.
But I want to be, maybe I don't cover cantrip.
Correct.
Because I want to be like at the edge
Okay.
so that the 30 foot radius covers them.
Perfect. Okay, cool. That works.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it
Like
does.
I want to be away from him.
Yep, you can do that.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Hey!
And I'm going to cast it at the 5th level.
Okay.
And my Spiritual Weapon is going to be a 6-pointed silver shuriken
Yeah.
that like
Whoa.
spins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing like a really big one. And so I'm going to send that straight at the guy.
You're concentrating on. No, spiritual weapon isn't even
Oh, yeah?
concentration.
Nope.
If he has bonus
Right.
actions.
Okay, roll to hit for that.
That's what your sorcery points are. So those meta magic things, those
24?
are bonus actions
That hits.
technically.
All right. And the damage is 2d8 plus 5.
What's the benefit of upcasting that to 5th level?
14. It increases by... When you cast this spell using a spell of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8.
So how many D8 do you roll?
Yeah, that's your
So 2d8.
your bonus action.
What
that
did
right?
you just did you do
Should be
that?
more
Your
than
meta magic.
3d8? Well, it's well,
You cast
Does
it
that make
5th,
yeah.
and it said for every D8 above.
Okay, at 5th level,
It should be 5.
using a spell level 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for every level above 2nd. Okay, so 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Yeah.
So that should be
5d8.
plus
4.
3d8.
Should be 48.
Meta magic.
Okay.
Technically.
Great.
I don't know why I
it's
didn't do that, but so it's 48 plus 5 then.
Yeah.
Second spell
Alright, let me do that one more time.
enhancing
48 plus 5
actual
is
spell you
53.
cast. So that's why it's a bonus action.
Okay, so that's 28 damage.
You can, if you want
Gotcha.
to. It just
Okay.
uses up your sorcery points.
At the end of your turn, then it kind of yells out, "Do not speak her name on
Yeah.
my land." and then he's gonna soul drain at you.
The god?
And
Wow.
So
Was
this is a 26 to hit.
Okay.
I
It's
have a
like
history.
barely.
You should make a Constitution saving throw.
Barely.
Suppose.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, I'm
actually.
close to not Missouri. I'm close to Texas. So do I get advantage or plus
You
5
get
to the saving
plus
throw?
5 to the saving throw.
Is that right?
You get plus 5 to the saving throw.
Yeah.
You're within 10
also-
feet of me. Yeah.
Whenever I ended my turn, so I'm going to choose to give myself 1d6 plus 12 hit points.
Okay.
This is including me.
Yep.
And that's her choice.
Give yourself guidance.
Is that healing to yourself? It doesn't say increase your max, right?
Temporary hit points.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Alright, I'm sorry. 1 second. Alright, 4 plus 12, so 16.
16 total.
Yep, so I am at 143 hit points.
Did you add the 5 as well?
No, I'm sorry. That was my
Oh, okay,
temporary
okay.
hit points that I hadn't done yet. Okay, so now I'm doing a Constitution saving throw. That is going to be a 21.
Okay, that passes. You're going to. Okay, cool. Yeah, you are going to take 45 necrotic damage, but your max hit points are not reduced by that as well for passing.
God, I have all those temporary hit points.
Yes, absolutely. As you're tracking that, next is Baps. You're up.
Yes, I'm so ready. Ready? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to cast Disintegrate at the 6th level.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Get
so
him.
it's
I almost
saving throw.
removed that, and I was like, oh, I know he wants to use
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind?
Dexterity, 14.
Oh.
What, a 28?
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's half damage, I believe.
So, yeah, so it's half damage. So
Alright.
you still roll damage. I'm seeing, yeah, if any of your meta magic allows you to do anything to them.
I'm going to do that anyway. And I'm going to use.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to use Empowered Spell,
Okay.
which lets me re-roll twice, 2 of the dice
For damage.
Oh.
for
Okay.
damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's cool.
All right, are we ready?
How many dice is it?
It's a lot.
It is. It's
so
all
many.
What is it?
10d6 plus 40.
I just did it digitally.
yeah.
Can I add to it? You said what? Re-roll 2 of the lowest dice. Is that right?
26.
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
40,
Just
is
roll
that
2d6.
Wait, is that what you just said?
Wait.
3,
Okay. One more.
4.
Okay, so it's going to be a total of 85 damage, but that is going to be halved because it passed, which is going to be 42. So it's 42 damage.
That's a lot.
And so as this frog above the shoulder of the bugbear
Classic.
encamps out in its little tiny frog fingers,
That was
a
funny.
beam of arcanic energy kind of flies forward and punctures a massive hole
Oh my
through
gosh.
the
That's
spirits of
That's
this fae.
awesome.
And so the spectral goo of this ghost is then punctured and blasted open, and then when it reforms within, you can tell that it's kind of loosened and thin and unable to fully repair through that.
Oh my.
Blasting a huge hole of magic through this creature.
So much magic. Very sorcery.
Very
sorcerer.
sorcerer.
As you roll
Very,
four.
very sorry.
Yes. After that, it's going to use another legendary action, and it's going to attack Cantrip.
Oh, brother.
In the same way that it has been other figures. And so seeing this fairy, it says, I will remove you from my land as well. Roll a 19 on the die, so it's going to be pretty high here. 28 to hit.
That just gets me.
Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
I guess.
Oh,
I
no.
could.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, one
No.
How much health do you have?
Currently 85.
Oh.
I have 97, really.
There you go.
Constitution, that's 11 plus nothing. 11.
Okay, you're going to take 11 total?
Yeah.
Okay, if you could take 44 necrotic damage, and you did fail the saving throw, so you reduce your max hit points by that amount as well.
Oh.
You can see that this spectral spirit is just continuously throwing its arm out and absorbing energy from everyone around it. And this one particularly hitting your fairy friend, as you can see.
Is necrotica energy?
What do you mean?
I have a spell called Absorb Elements.
Okay. I don't think so. It's mostly like your very basic nature.
Oh yeah,
stuff,
no,
so
it's
like
not.
cold
Yeah,
thunders
you're so freaking right, dude.
Dude. You're so
and so you
freaking
can see
right.
that the wings starts to dim, much like your friend Camille has talked about, and his smile is just a little bit softer as this energy is being sapped away from the ferry that you have been traveling alongside.
Could I? Well, I guess I could use lucky to see if I could pass
Pass
the
the saving
test.
throw? Sure.
Lucky.
14.
Okay, so no.
Cool. Well, now I can't use that anymore.
Yeah.
How much damage am I taking? Sorry.
44.
44. Okay.
Bringing us up to Bub.
So Pops, you ended your turn in the Sphere of Twilight, or the Twilight Sanctuary, so you can add 1d6 plus 12 hit points.
Can you roll the d6 for him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Either one. Go.
So you can add 18
Right.
temporary hit points.
Nice.
Great.
10.
Bub, you're up.
And I've lowered my base. What? By what?
Your max hit points goes down by
Add
44.
to the temporary. Oh no! What was that?
Oh. Wait.
Yeah. Yep.
So if my max HP is normally 46, it goes by 44, then my max health is 2.
Well, it got raised by her,
To
right?
the 100.
It got raised to 61.
Yeah.
It goes
Okay.
down 44.
So 20 to
Yeah, just do that.
17 or whatever that is.
Okay.
So you can't be healed above that amount now.
Okay. But when I got damaged, the amount that I got damaged, I still had more health than what my base has been
Yeah.
lowered to.
Yes.
So I just set the lowered to amount.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm at 17.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That adds up.
17 out of 17.
Cool. Bub, you're up.
So he's resistant to non-magical attacks.
Or you can use a weapon.
I have claws.
Okay. Yeah, your claws would be halved damage.
I don't have any magic.
She doesn't have magic gloves like I do. You said I had magic gloves.
Yeah, that is totally fine. If your
Magic claws?
Yeah. At some point along the journey of y'all moving together, y'all have gotten some form of weapons gear and stuff that allows your like melee weapon, your claws and stuff like that to be magical. You can do your claw attacks and that'll work.
Okay.
Just fine.
There was a hole in his middle.
Yeah.
I would like to yell, "What is your name?" and try to make the hole bigger.
Great. Go ahead and roll the hit.
What is your name?
Because I want to know what his name is. I want to learn about him. Plus strength or just normal?
Yeah, whatever your claw attack is, it should be right there on your page when you go to it.
Claws is plus 1d4 plus strength.
To hit, not damage.
To hit.
Go do this.
Hit.
Plus 8.
So
26.
26.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage now.
Now that's plus 1d4.
1d4 plus 4.
1d4 plus.
You're a barbarian as well, right?
Yep.
Are you raging? Would you like to rage?
Yes.
There you go. That'll add some extra damage to you as well.
D100.
Okay, so it's 7, and then if I'm raging, damage is plus 3, so 10.
Great. Okay. You reopen the hole from the disintegration spell, and you hear him yell out in pain and anger, not yet responding to your question.
Got it.
After Bub is Xerxes.
Bob, do you take 1d6 plus, you gain 1d6 plus 12.
Temporary.
Yes. So you gain 17 points.
Boop,
Thank you.
ba-doop, ba-doop. Hello.
Is melee time.
Time to be a paladin
Oh God! Oh no!
against the undead. I'm gonna hit him with my battle axe
Nice.
and then see what happens from there. Don't tell me if I hit. 12 plus 9. That probably hits. I'm gonna leave that.
Then what?
And well, tell me if that one hits.
You told
Don't
me
tell
not
me
to.
if it hits.
You told me
Tell
not
me
to.
if it
I'm prepared for this moment.
Well, for my second attack, you don't. So tell me if that hits.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna, dude. Should I just use a lot? Yeah, might as well.
Absolutely.
This is a one shot, dude.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use
Now
a
we're
couple
extra
of spell
shots,
slots
shot.
here.
Don't throw away.
I have 6. I have 6th level. No, I don't. I have 4th. Was it 3rd? Okay, 3rd level spell. So I'm gonna do Divine Smite.
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 Smote
Get
it.
him.
At
Get him
3rd
smoted.
level. Which isn't that crazy.
Smitten.
Divine Smite. Yeah, so I'll be doing 2
Divine Smith.
Schnuff it.
D8 extra. Plus 1, 2. So 4 D8 extra plus he's undead, so plus 1 more D8.
Whoa.
So 5 D8 extra on top of just normal damage. So let me do normal damage first.
Bro.
D8s. I have my shield, so it's just one hand.
Friend custom this.
Boom. 7. Alright, 7 plus 5 is 12. And then add 5 D8. I guess I'll just roll it on here.
What?
27
Okay.
added to whatever it's called, radiant damage.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
okay. You all
nice.
see your
Plus the
Texas
12.
Dick step forward and with a summoning holy power into his great axe, cleaves through the spiritual form of this creature that it then has to reform in the wake of his axe. And you know that this the particular way that he can fight against undead significantly has damaged this creature. Anything else for your turn?
Well, that was one attack.
Okay.
Oh my god.
5. Alright, I'm gonna use...
I won't tell you.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna use Channel Divinity Guided Strike to gain a plus 10 bonus. So
Okay.
5 plus 10 plus 9 is a lot.
It hits.
24. Alright, so that hits.
I think you're the same.
All right, so here's what we know.
And armor class is less than or
less-
22?
He's undead.
How many times can I do Divine Smite? That's a once a...
It's a spell slot, right?
Oh yeah, it's just spell slots.
Yeah.
So I'll just do another 3rd level one to do 5d8. Yep. B-D-D-D. This is normal damage. 1 plus 5 is 6. And then radiant damage is... 30!
30 damage.
30 radiant.
Wow.
Sick. Okay.
57 damage.
Yeah. You see Texas cleave twice through this creature, and at the end of it, his turn, it is going to do its final legendary action in response. It's going to try to soul drain.
My turn's not over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a bonus action
Oh my gosh.
of what's it called? Shield of Faith.
Is that
Can
a
I do
spell?
that on myself?
Is that a spell?
Yeah.
Use the spell slot for Divine. Oh, Divine Smite's a feature. That's not a spell.
It's
Sorry.
not as.
You can burn the
Oh.
spell slot. Great. Yeah, you can do that.
Beep boop.
Yeah, you do that.
It
on
does
yourself.
use spell slots, but it's not a spell.
Yeah.
It's a 1st level spell, and I can do it on myself.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm done.
Great. What did that do? Increase your armor class?
Yeah, by 2.
Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll see if that helps. It's gonna do soul drain on you.
I don't think it'll help with this specifically, but
17 to hit.
Was that the end
Okay,
of
that does not
Texas's
hit.
turn?
Yeah.
Or so you're gonna get 18 temporary hit points.
sick.
What an aura.
Okay, I had. Oh no, it replaces it. Okay,
Okay, and then a 17 to hit.
that does not hit.
Okay, and so as this soul-absorbing life damage is coming your way, your divine aura of you summoning your god's power and being anti-undead just forces yourself through, and you don't take any damage from that at all.
Nice.
Cantrip.
I'm
I'm.
do a legendary action. Was he gonna do a legendary action?
That was it.
That was it, and he wasn't gonna
And
do
he failed.
Failed.
it.
That was his last.
We don't know his name though.
Right?
He has an infinity actions.
I'm just gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay. Roll to
Same
hit.
as probably
He said his last legendary action. That was the last one, right?
They refresh on the turn.
Oh.
Night.
23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
Piano.
It is 3d10.
Resistances right now. I don't know if he's used any.
4. 9. 19. It's increased by 1d10. Oh, I see. Okay, 19.
19. Right, and then your fairy friend, the Glimmering Dimly, sends a bolt of fire over and strikes him as well. Anything else for your turn?
Nice.
It says attack and then cast a spell. So Firebolt's a cantrip. Is it a spell?
That is a spell.
I've attacked and then I cast a spell?
What do you mean? Are you trying to do a bonus action as well?
I guess. I don't know. It's attack, cast a spell. I don't know. Maybe not. If a cast a spell is not considered, like, is that
No,
considered
it
a
is.
bonus
It's
action?
considered an action. That was
Okay.
an action.
Okay, well then I'm done.
Okay, after cantrip is
I am going to, since I'm raging and in a frenzy, I get 2 attacks per action, plus I get an additional single melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Yep, go ahead and roll all 3 attacks.
Okay,
And
great.
roll d damage after.
I'm gonna hit him with my javelin.
Hit him with your javelin.
No, yeah. Wait. I'm gonna walk up closer to him,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna hit him with my great axe 3 times.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Right. Go ahead and roll all 3 of those to see if they hit. What's your great axe damage?
1d8 plus 3.
Okay. I've got d8s queued up for your damage.
The first one's 26.
That hits.
The second one is 11.
Does not.
And the third one is 16.
That also does not hit. So,
It also does not hit.
correct.
So just 1 hits.
Yep. I've got your damage right here. If you don't
Oh.
mind.
That's fine.
I've rolled max for you too. So, 11.
Okay.
A d8 plus 3. Cool. Great. Sweet. And that's full damage because it's a magical great axe. As Umth runs forward with Frog Friend in tow, swinging her axe in a frenzy. After that, it is the Fey Lord's turn.
So, can I ask, was cantrip within the 30 feet of
Is
me?
cantrip within the 30 feet? Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay, so you got 16 temporary hit points, and then you get 13.
What's up?
I get 13. For my rage, I get plus 3 melee damage. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Plus 3 melee damage with strength weapons.
Yes. So I'll add 3 more to the damage. you
Okay,
just did.
great.
Thank you.
Yep.
Great. I need everyone.
How much
No.
did you say? Sorry.
If my
13.
max HP was reduced, can her temporary go over that?
Yes.
Okay.
I
I don't know how to do that.
I need everyone's within 30 feet of him, so I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
With advantage.
We all have advantage, and
You all have advantage.
if you're near me, you have +5 as
Yes.
well.
What are we
kind of
doing?
saving throw?
Within 10
Wisdom.
feet of you, a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
That's everyone but you.
Yeah.
That is.
Am I within 30 feet of
So
them?
your wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw is plus 2.
Your aura. How big is your aura?
30 feet radius, so I'm trying to cover them.
Yes. If you're covering them, then
Then
you're
yes.
within
Yours
range.
is plus 2.
With advantage, +5.
Oh, with advantage.
Jeez,
Did you roll it
man.
twice?
No.
33.
Jeez. Okay, you pass.
17.
17.
Wow.
With advantage +5.
And then
Yeah.
Just passes.
did you have 5?
29.
Yeah, passes.
27.
Passes.
16.
16 just fails.
17.
Just passes. You're the only one. All right, Joe.
Oh, Mary
What'd you roll?
Sorcerer!
What happens to me?
Let me. Do we want to Joffrey this?
We.
Yeah. Dude, now you get
Joffrey.
If this is
+5,
dominated,
+5.
we don't want the berry
Plus 10.
sorcerer on
plus
this
your
side.
thing.
Yeah.
And advantage. Well, we
Yeah,
don't
this is a
advantage.
wisdom saving throw, which means he could take over your mind. We don't want you on his
No,
side.
probably not.
Joffrey.
Joffrey,
Joffrey.
Joffrey,
Roll the
Joffrey. Yay.
Gently.
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 Oh, yeah.
18 plus 10
All of you
plus 2.
feel the pull of his
30.
necrotic energy, drawing you also closer to the ground and making you immobile. This heavy pressure and weight of his magical force is weighing on your shoulders. And as you remember a feast that you had going into this, as well as the blessing of a fox friend named Joffrey, all of you are able to shrug off the immense power that this creature holds.
That's right.
Trying to oppress you all. Ending his turn. Ending his turn. That brings us up to Clara.
Okay. I, as my action, I'm gonna try and use divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
And I request my deity's aid, and I roll a percentile dice. If the roll is equal to or less than 12, my deity intervenes.
Yeah.
So percentile dice, is that 100?
You roll a d100.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't do this. That's like impossible.
Can I say this though? This would be the dopest thing in the world if it worked.
It would. It's not.
Roll it.
You don't know that.
Roll it. Okay.
Have faith.
It would end the fight. Like your god would step in and just smite him.
Smite him. Okay. Do we?
He would get
This is
smoted.
D100.
It's 2d10 pretty much. And
Okay.
you roll one as the 10.
You're gonna tell me figure out what's the 10.
Yeah. Roll your first one and it'll be your 10s.
That's 100, and this is a
Okay,
10.
I can just do it digitally. No, I want to do
So
it
then you
real.
have to roll a d100.
Okay, so
you
roll-
that, and you roll this. And
He's
it's
got a
like,
10s one, right?
If it's this,
Those
it
are
would be
2d10s.
Like, and
Yeah.
then roll them. This
Roll-
is
just roll
that.
one
If it's
first.
Like that, it would be
This'll
like
be
40.
your-
And if it's higher than 12, or if it's
Yeah.
something higher than 12.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You need
Wait,
this.
this is the this is 50.
What's the 0?
Just roll one of
Zero.
them, and it has to be a 1.
100.
No.
Okay, because now it would be 90 something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry I talked you into it.
Sorry.
It's okay. It would have been
It would
cool.
have been really good.
That.
As my bonus action,
It's the 10.
I'm going to attack him with
Wait.
spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Roll to hit.
You can't. Yeah, this is.
And I
100.
cast that at 5th level.
This is up to 10. Yeah.
That is a 26
To hit?
to hit.
For sure that hits.
Okay. And so the damage we said was 48 plus 5.
Mhm.
So that is 24 damage.
Jeez, okay. He's starting to look rough. Y'all have been blasting through him with very powerful 12th level, very much yourselves stuff.
Wait, so your deity didn't step in?
No,
No, bummer.
Yeah, would have been sweet.
that would have been sweet.
Cool. Anything else, Claire?
Now we get to kill him instead.
Yeah, that's fun too, though.
Cool. Baps, you're up.
Are we on the same plane of existence?
Yes.
Sorry.
Like us?
Is
Yes.
this guy the
Oh,
same
dude.
plane of existence?
Yeah.
We'll be able to see him
You're
otherwise.
like
Let's do
right
it.
here, yeah.
No, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It would be
Right.
like, is he here or is he in hell? Is he here or is
Oh,
he like, you know?
I interpreted that as in you're from the same plane.
No. If he is currently on the same plane.
Okay, great.
What are you cooking?
What in the world is this?
You know, cast dominate person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Do they have to be a humanoid or something?
5th level.
he's not a person. He's not like a human. In
That
that
he was
way.
human shapes.
Yeah.
Enough.
The process
A
humanoid.
humanoid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not
beguile
a
a humanoid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, back to lightning bolt.
Alright.
Hey! Good old fashioned lightning bolt,
Snap it.
though.
Lightning bolt 5th level, please.
Is that a dex save from him?
Is
Yes, 14.
14.
All right, he rolled a 17.
Oh.
But so half damage.
So he gets
Right.
half damage.
And-
And I'll do the thing I did. I will also do empower spell, so I can reroll 2.
Great. Okay, cool. What's the damage on this?
Concentrate on shit.
It is
10d6, I think.
I do.
10d6.
Cool. I'll roll those for you. And then I'll have you go ahead and roll a 2.
Yep. I got 2
Okay.
and 1.
Okay. 28 damage halved is 14, so he's going to take 14 from that. And you can keep doing that same lightning bolt strike without doing more spell slots. That's how that spell works. You can just keep striking that
Oh,
lightning. Anything else from your turn?
I'm an idiot.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Is this about the game or do you just like reflect?
In life.
Oh.
Oh,
This is
no.
about the game.
Just finally
What
realized it.
happened?
I have a spell that
That wins the game.
it gives you resistance to necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum can't be reduced.
Wow! I want to agree
He's
with
been
you
doing
that you
that.
are, in fact, an idiot.
Honestly, if I
Great, I think
cast
that brings
fire-
us to
It is
uh,
concentration.
a legendary action from him. He's going to attack your fairy friend one more time.
No!
So,
He really hates fairies.
That's
Yeah.
my friend.
it's 18 to hit.
Birthday curse.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that saving throw again.
Which one?
Thank you. That's a great question. What is it? Constitution saving throw.
You get +5.
3.
You're finally close to me.
Okay.
There's a 3 past
No,
it.
you get +5 from me.
8.
It's a 17.
I have no idea how to keep track of how much health I have right now. I'm so sorry. I think it's
We've been
around
doing a
34.
lot.
What would you do? What was the bend thing you did?
Ben luck.
Can you do that?
It's 42 damage.
I'm very dead.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
Can he bend luck?
Can I Ben luck?
That
That sounds like a once a
doesn't
day
change
thing.
the amount of damage. That just
Oh.
changes the max health thing.
Oh, it doesn't change his roll?
He would still
Wait.
take full damage.
Wait. I can
It's
apply
only
the
a
number
D4.
rolled as a bonus or penalty to the creature's roll.
Whether or not he succeeds the saving throw, the damage is still enough to kill him.
Oh.
Yeah.
46? I guess it is.
It's what we like to call
What's that?
in fighting.
It's 42 damage. You said you had 46 hit points?
42 damage. No, I had 34.
Okay, so
Maybe.
You'll
I
see
honestly
the
have no
fairy
idea.
kind of turn to a bit of gray and slowly drop. And then
Oh
it hits the
no!
ground. In a process of
believe in
dying.
fairies. I do. I do.
We'll see what happens. That is after Spaps. Bub, you are up.
So
Now that I'm
Depressed.
horrified and depressed
Yeah.
because my friend is dead. Yeah,
I'm dead.
can we still hear him in our heads?
Oh, you
dead.
hear that.
you get 13 temporary hit points.
Awful. So can I rage against?
You're still actively
I'm still actively raging.
They don't
Yeah.
stack.
Temporary hit points.
Um,
13 instead.
No,
So leave that.
just leave 18.
Okay. I want to yell, "That was my friend!" and just claw.
Okay.
No thoughts, just claws.
Okay, you get 2 attacks, so you gotta roll a hit for both.
Rolled a hit for
No
both.
thoughts, just claw.
No thoughts, just claw.
Just claws.
That's my friend there.
That's an episode title right there.
So I do a
different
d20
campaign.
to see if it hits.
Why did I
Then I add strength.
My great axe. I'm
So I
such
add
a
strength to it.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, that is.
So it hits, and then
Roll your second one too. Or you can do it either way you want. Sorry.
I want to do it
I'm
again.
holding both
Yeah.
of them.
You can't be holding both of them.
Nat 1.
Both of them.
Okay. So your first claw attack hits.
So 5, but
It's two-handed.
it didn't hit.
Oh.
Yes.
Nat 1
correct.
plus 4.
Say, yeah, you roll your damage for your first
I think they're both two-handed.
And then 1d4
Why did they
plus
let me
4.
hold both of them?
They don't. You just have both of them.
3 plus 4. 7.
Got you. Okay.
For
Correct.
1. Sorry, that was 1. The
Yes,
only one that hit.
The only one that hit. Yes,
7.
absolutely. Okay, got you there.
Okay, yeah, that
Saying that was my friend, she
That
claws back at the creature.
was-
And it responds and says, "You took my ring." And then it's going to attack you back.
Oh, gosh.
That did not land.
And it has disadvantage.
It does have disadvantage. It's a 13 to hit.
Not
just
a
your armor
chance.
class.
Yeah, I think you're good.
17.
Great. Okay. So the first one was a 19, but at disadvantage it dropped down.
Nice.
And so as you are tearing across its form with your claws, it tries to strike back. But in your rage, you don't even feel it. Nothing is happening. You were just burning through any of the.
No
necrotic-
thought, just claws.
No, not just claws!
So you get 15 temporary hit points.
After Bub, Texas.
In addition to the ones I already had.
No, they don't stack.
Do they not?
Temporary hit points?
Temporary hit points stack.
Oh.
Max hit points too.
Whoops.
Yeah, otherwise that'd be pretty
You
dang
get hit points,
broken.
and you get hit points, and you get hit
I
points.
was gonna say this is an incredible.
Like every time, everyone gets more hit
If you
points.
lost them.
Oh, my stuff gone. Let's do this thing.
Do
I'm concentrating on shield face.
this thing.
I'm gonna hit him with a battle axe.
Yeah.
Was I? Yes. I'm gonna do that once and then do the other. 13 plus 9 is 22. You told me! Oh, I can't use that again. Thank you.
You knew that.
And you know that.
Did you know that? What I didn't know is that, believe it or not, I actually forgot that I get another D8.
Okay.
Because it's improved Divine Smite. Not even just on Divine Smite, but just in general, I just get another D8 on my attack. But I'm gonna use Divine Smite. I have, let's see, one more third level, so I'll do that. So these are, that's 6 plus 5, 11 normal damage, and then 6 D8
Whoa.
of radiant damage.
Woo! Get him.
25.
Total.
25 radiant, and then, what did I say?
Missed it.
I rolled a 6, right? So it would be 11. I don't know. I said the word
36?
6, so I'm going to say 6. So 31 total.
31. Okay, gotcha.
I think it was more.
Yeah, as you tear into him with this hit and your divine energy hits through, you can tell that he's just barely clinging on with this rage and anger and threat against both nature and fairies, and intents to get this ring back from Spats, who currently is holding it.
Okay, I should have done this first, but I'm going to cast Branding Smite,
Okay.
which is a bonus action before I do my next attack.
Okay.
And so now the next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I have to hit him. I get more damage. Oh, what is that? It's a teen. 24.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay.
Get up.
I did it.
Sick 'em.
More.
So I get an extra 2d6 radiant damage. So, oh my gosh.
All right, Texas.
Normal. 4 plus 5 is 9.
Yeah.
Or, no, I don't want to do that. I'll just roll it here. So 9 normal damage, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, yeah, that's fine. I only have second level spell slots left. Yeah, I'll use one more spell slot. 31 radiant.
Oh man.
And then 2d6 for
I'm gonna get to describe your
8
kill.
more. So that's 39 plus whatever the first one was. I don't remember.
This
a lot.
spectral Fate Lord floating before you all in clothing robes that billow out in a grayish black of decay and time as well,
Cloth and
and
robes.
wreathed in leaves around him, draping to a cape behind. This intense anger across all of you all, with these massive antlers extending across his elvish head as well. You can describe your kill on this spectral elvish Fate Lord.
Woo! Well, my battle axe is shining with the might of 1,000 suns, and
That's a lot of sense.
it's a lot of
This is
suns,
a lot of suns.
and gleaming in the light of. It's probably dark in here, but I'm slashing and slashing and slashing so many different times in so many ways, and the radiance is blinding everyone, and everyone's exploding and screaming, and it's crazy. And then he bursts into light
Steven?
and dies.
Huh?
Right.
Yay!
And with that, the reverberation of the ring that you were feeling, as every time he kind of exerts his aura and his energy out, you can feel it dim and go to mundane. As the light fades from the endless slashing of your paladin friend, you all can see Bub has not even been paying attention to the fight at all, but has run over to Cantrip and is now tending to Cantrip and trying to support him, who is in the process of dying but is not dead yet. So if anyone has any healing that they would
He's
like
not
to
dead yet!
I have a healing potion.
Right.
I have 3 healing
You can
potions.
administer a healing potion, bringing Cantrip back. Do you say anything while you're doing the healing potion?
Please don't fall.
He did trip. He won't fall.
Please don't.
Why?
How much do I heal for?
Enough.
This is a one-shot campaign.
You're fine.
Steven, you don't have to-
brought back
2d4
Tell
plus
me
4.
how much. Okay,
14 hit points.
perfect.
As you're brought back by the sounds of Hoobastank, you also hear,
We got him. I mean, we got him pretty good.
Camilla, what was his name?
He was evil. I don't know. We can call him.
Okay.
Pooper guy.
We defeated
Mr. Poopy Butthole?
Mr. Movie Butthole!
what you said.
Ooh-wee.
That sounds appropriate.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh-wee.
We did it. Wow. And I was alive the whole time.
You saw him. You didn't. You
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Now that the Fey Lord's spirit has been defeated by the brave adventurers,
Now what
the
do we
fate
do
of the
with the ring?
forest of Feywild and the quiet village of Sylvervale has been decided. The malevolent spirit will trouble the magic of this wonderful place no more. Camilla thanks you from the bottom of her heart as you return back to Sylvervale, as she hangs up portraits of waterfalls and mountains back in her home.
Aw, in frames.
As gemstones and trinkets are provided back, as magical pants are stowed away, you see Sylvervale restored to some level of normalcy. And also the Camilla, the fairy spirit that you all have aided, can glow brightly and smile widely without the threat of undead evil face spirits.
Umpires question. Is Zap still attached to me, or did destroying this guy also mean that Umph can sleep peacefully again?
I still touch you, but like I said, I can help.
That would be really great.
With a little bit of fairy dust and fairy magic.
A frog is dismembered from the bugbear.
Dismembered.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There goes Zaps, and I pat him on the head and say, "We're still friends. You just not attached to me no more."
Goodbye forever.
No, what?
Say goodnight
Yeah.
as he tries to run away. Each of my strides that is longer than anything he is runs away, and I grab him and I go, "No, Zaps, we friend forever." And I just hold him in my hand like this.
Say good night.
Even though my long jump is up to 25 feet.
Yeah, because my walking speed is 40 feet, so. So,
Enforced
yeah.
friendship forever.
My walking
Party
speed is
on.
infinity plus 1.
Wait, but also, you mean,
It's
wait,
just like one longer than you.
are you saying fairy magic could have done that the whole time?
And a successful friendship quest.
And then we all go,
Trip.
The real home was the friends we made along the way.
that's right.
The real home was the shell on your back. Wait.
The real ring was the
Not illusion.
the pants we didn't wear.
We didn't
The
have.
real ring was the pants we didn't wear.
Yay! We did it! Cheers!
Thanks,
That was a good one. Real die.
We just
delete your
end.
characters now.
Yeah, and thank you all. Thanks for jumping into this and trying
Yay!
out something different.
Thanks, Dragon's Nest.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Cheers,
Mr.
Australia.
Dragon's Nest.
Shout out Australia.
Shout out Australia.
There you go.
Sunny side, Junior.